Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Football and the regular season finale on YourLiveEvent.com between the 1-4 Park Rapids Panthers and the 1-3 East Grand Forks Green Wave here in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. A happy Veterans Day and thank you to all who served and are serving. This is the American Crystal Sugar pregame show. I'm Derek Zimmerman-Geyer. To the right of me is your color commentator Brady Siebels, and to the right of him, and behind him now, is our cameraman Joe Stetz, bringing you this unusual version of football night in the Midwest Red Conference on this crisp, probably a bit chillier now, wintry day. Brady, both these teams acquired their first wins of the season just not too long ago, but then followed up with a loss last week as Park Rapids fell to Fergus Falls 35-0, and EGF lost 42-7 to Perham, a game we carried on YourLiveEvent.com last Friday.
Yeah, really for both these teams, it's been a struggle. They're just trying to build, trying to develop, especially for Park Rapids area. They're trying to develop for the years to come. It was nice that they've got one win, but hey, they want to position themselves better for playoffs starting next week. And a win here tonight could definitely help boost those chances, and just even for morale and going into the off season, want to be able to one win is or two wins is I guess double as good as one win on a season.
And you got a chance to talk to Park Rapids coach Jeremy Nordick before we came up here. What was he feeling coming to the regular season finale of just one win under his team's belt?
He was just excited that, with Minnesota, he's just excited that they're still on the field here today. With the uncertainty with the COVID-19, the late start to the season, he's just happy. Every game to him and to the team is a blessing for them, and they're just they're ready. They're excited to get on a beautiful surface here at East Grand Forks and play the regular season finale.
Well, that's what we're going to do now. We're going to listen to Coach Jeremy Nordick of the Park Rapids Panthers here on the American Crystal Game Sugar pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com.
Pregame coach's comments, YourLiveEvent.com, talking with Jeremy Nordick for Park Rapids. And Coach, 1-4, it's been a bit of a struggle so far this season.
Well, it has, but like you and I just said here, at least we're playing, and that's a good thing. Our kids are out playing. We're a very, very young football team. You'll see that today. Start 4 sophomores on the O-line, and I think this experience for all our young kids, and a freshman quarterback, by the way, is this experience for all our kids is just great right now. And for us to be on the field, it really helps us out.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Just, I guess, talk about kind of the season there and how important it is with the growth and the development of such a young squad to be playing out here this fall.
Well, we take things day by day, just like the old saying. But, we take everything every game night, and we try to learn from it and then grow from it and learn from our mistakes and then move on and get ready for the next game.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Just, I guess, how is the morale of the team kind of been? With growing, sometimes it's kind of hard to just not think about just the fact that the win-loss record.
They're high school kids, and they all want to win, of course. And our staff, we fight, scratch, and claw, and battle, just try to find different ways to win. But our morale's been good. Our kids have been excited to come to practice every day, and our staff does a great job of keeping the energy up, and our kids kind of feed off that too. And practice has been fun. It's a little different out here in the cold, but kids get used to it pretty quick. So it's been great.
Season finale here tonight. How important will it be to get that second win of the regular season?
Oh, it's huge. Obviously we're looking at playoffs next week, and the way things line up, and you want to have as many wins as you can going into the playoffs to align yourself in a little bit better situation. So I think Ryan will probably say the same thing, on his side. But hopefully we can come out of here with a win.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Talk about your opponents here in East Grand Forks. They've kind of had the same struggles that you have throughout the year.
Yeah, and you can kind of see that on film. Obviously, there's some talented kids over there. It all starts with their quarterback, and he's their leader, and we got to find ways to defend him and keep their offense off the field, because I feel like if he gets loose, then they're going to the house. So we got to be able to keep him in front of us. I like what they're doing on both sides of the ball. I think they're going to be a tough matchup today, but we'll see what happens.
For sure, you mentioned with the cold, and now that as we talk, it is beginning to snow. So how important will it be, to keep the hands on the football, not commit turnovers, and kind of stay ahead of the chains, not get mistakes, penalties, turnovers, that kind of stuff today?
Yeah, in any weather, high school football, man, turnovers are huge, and if you can hang on to the football and sustain some drives in northern Minnesota, and then be able to punch it in, you're doing pretty well. If you start turning over the ball 2, 3, 4 times, then you're up against it. It's going to be a lot tougher for you to win.
Give us the key for the Panthers to pick up the victory here today.
Well, I think just some of those things that I just talked about. Taking care of the football on offense, and then defensively, we need to keep number 3 under control.
Jeremy, thanks for the time. Good luck today.
Thanks for having me.
That was Coach Jeremy Nordick of the Park Rapids Panthers. His 1-4 Panthers taking on the 1-3 Green Wave. We'll be right back here on the American Crystal Sugar pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com here at East Grand Forks in Minnesota on the American Crystal Sugar pregame show for the Showdown regular season finale between East Grand Forks, Green Wave, and the Park Rapid Panthers. And next, we have the East Grand Forks coach, Ryan Kazowski, with an interview.
Coach, it's been a little bit of a struggle so far this regular season, 1 win, but you get some much-needed momentum going to the playoffs here today.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge game for us. Had a lot of close battles this season. Other than Perham last week, we did not play very well. So, like our team, we just got to come put it all together offensively, defensively, and special teams. And I know they're excited to play. We're excited to play, so it should be a good matchup.
Okay, you mentioned there just the game last Friday night against Perham. Just how important is it to forget that and just kind of start over for this game this week?
It's really important. I think we talked a lot about you move on, but you learn. That was the thing. We watched a lot of film this week. We had to kind of go back to basics and doing the things we had been doing at the beginning of the year that we didn't do last week. So, yeah, just kind of a sour taste in our mouth. We want to move on, and we're excited we get a quick game here.
Yeah, talk about the short week too. Maybe the adjustments that has to go playing on a Wednesday today.
Yeah, I mean it throws things off a little bit, but it's the same for both teams. They had the same kind of situation we did. So Yeah, this time of year, it's more about just going out and playing and not doing the special team or specialists and that stuff. We just got to go out and play the game. So, like I said, both same situation for both teams right now.
Talk about your opponents here in Park Rapids. Kind of a similar story to you. A tough season, but they're kind of using this game as well to try to build towards playoffs next week.
Absolutely, tough opponent. We always have close games with these guys, and we got to make sure that we're ready to go. And everybody in this game right now is playing for a lot. We're playing for playoff positioning right now, and for both of us, this is a very important game.
How important is it, with the field conditions? I know a turf field great, but the cold and the snow to try to, I guess, kind of keep that out of the mind and just focus on the game.
Yeah, I think our kids are pretty happy with it right now. It's not too cold, and it's kind of fun weather here with the snow coming down, and we're pretty blessed, pretty fortunate to have this kind of weather for this time of year. And I think when they made the decision to come back, this was kind of the time we were worried about. That's why we did the 4:00 start. But pretty nice out here right now. We'll take it.
Give us the key for the Green Wave to pick up a victory here today.
Just got to be us. Last week we weren't ourselves. We were trying to do everything, thinking too much. We just got to play the game, play football, and make sure we're not turning the ball over. And we got to be opportunistic and force some turnovers ourselves.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right.
That was head coach Ryan Kazowski giving us a little insight on his team's plans here in the regular season finale. We're going to take another break and come back with some talk with Brady Siebels and some color analysis here on the American Crystal Sugar pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
Welcome back to the American Crystal Sugar pregame show here at East Grand Forks, Minnesota. American Crystal Sugar. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities, online at crystalsugar.com. Brady Siebels, I have 3 words for you tonight. Wednesday night football. With COVID-19 setbacks causing, weird changes in our normal schedule, we have a Wednesday, soon-to-be evening game, which doesn't exactly scream prime time at first glance, or maybe it does, depending how you look at it. What it does scream, however, is a short week of preparation and rest. This East Grand Forks team first game on Wednesday, and they've only played on other days. That wasn't Friday, and that was on Thursday, October 15th, in a week 2, 21-7 loss to a good Detroit Lakes team. Meanwhile, Park Rapids has played on both a Thursday and a Saturday. All in all, short week, Brady. Both teams here tonight had 4 days worth of rehabilitation, both physically and game plan-wise. So what might we see tonight?
Well, imagine probably a little bit more kind of vanilla, not really enough time to maybe try to install some new caveats to the offense. So maybe you're just gonna have to go back and rely on what you do good, the bread and butter, ground and pound game. Simple and effective here for both teams here tonight.
And it's going to be interesting to see that short week on both a chipped defense and a young quarterback. Coming into last week's Perm game, EGF was only allowing 16 points per game. The Green Wave proceeded to give up 42 thanks to a 5-touchdown performance by Perm quarterback Colton Hackle, who also rushed for 245 yards, while running back Chaz Melton rushed for 107. Now tonight, EGF takes on Noah Morris, a freshman quarterback who has thrown just 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions and has also lost a fumble. On the upside, he does show some scrambling ability with 3 ground touchdowns. Morris is joined in the backfield by senior running back Caleb David, who has 50 carries for 280 yards, 1 fumble loss, and no scores, but 2 receiving touchdowns. Now, after giving up a 2-for-1 special and 100-plus yard runners last week, Brady, what are the odds this Green Wave defense gains its footing back tonight?
Well, when I was talking with Coach Kazowski, one of the things he just, like he said, was they just got to forget about last game, kind of put it away from their memory. It was a bad loss. They were not happy about it. They were kind of embarrassed about it, but you got to forget about it. You can't let one bad performance turn into 2 bad performances, especially on that short week, like you mentioned.
And this East Grand Forks team, they punted 5 times last Friday night. Well, the Park Rapids Panthers, they know a little bit about punting themselves. Turn it over or punt. This Park Rapids Panthers team has caused 8 turnovers in 5 games on defense, which sounds fairly good. Just like how 2020 has gone, though, when there is good, there is also plenty of bad. And that's one word to describe the Panthers' ability to hang on to the ball. With this young team with 5 underclassmen starting on offense and the freshmen at the captain's helm starting on offense, Park Rapids has turned the rock over 12 times this season, Brady, and they are 10-52 on third down. 19%. They were 0 for 11 on third down last week versus Fergus Falls, and the Panthers have turned over the ball 4 times in back-to-back weeks. That's 2 weeks in a row with 4 turnovers in the game, 8 turnovers in general. With tonight being the regular season finale, we've beaten that to death already. How can you better your offense just a little bit, just a tiny bit, after all that negativity when facing this Green Wave defense?
Well, one of the things is I think you just got to stay positive. Like you mentioned, this is a very young Park Rapids area football team. And so really, they are not really playing for this year. They are playing for next year. They are playing for 2022. So you got to just kind of stay with them and embrace kind of the growing pains that you are going to have this season. Hope that you can, learn from the mistakes. They want them to obviously learn from them, better themselves here today, pick up a victory, but at the very least, got to have a good, impressive showing here tonight as you get ready for that playoff matchup next week.
It'd be nice to show some positivity from either team going into the playoffs, like you just said. Take a break. Be right back here on the American Crystal Sugar pregame show. We'll get some starters and quick keys coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
'86-29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome back to the American Crystal Sugar pregame show. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer here, joined by Brady Siebels and Joe Stetz for the East Grand Forks High School Football regular season finale against Park Rapids, a 1-3 Green Wave team versus a 1-4 Panthers team. And real quick, we're going to get Brady's POV of the field conditions. A little wintry, a little blizzardy right now.
Well, weather-wise, it's middle November in Minnesota. What do you expect? The fact that it's the not a foot of snow and not a blizzard condition, hey, we'll take it. It's not that bad. It's 34 degrees out. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but hey, both teams are in the same field conditions, the same weather patterns for both. As you can see, the snow is kind of coming. It's not accumulating yet. It's just kind of melting when it hits the surface there. And speaking of the field conditions, I mean, it's a beautiful turf facility here in East Grand Forks. Not a problem on that. I was walking on there. It's fine. It's fast. It's exactly what you would hope for in a field, especially at this time of the year. It's better than they'll take this no matter what over any grass field in the area.
And while the weather has been changing a lot, does that change any of your keys to tonight's game?
No, not really, because kind of with both these teams, it's ground and pound. It's 3 yards at a time. Keep ahead of the chains. You cannot afford to get penalties to get behind the chains. And really, they're simple keys of with that, you can't get penalties. You can't turn the football over. You mentioned some of the defensive struggles that maybe both teams have had. Well, when your offense is on the field on a 6-7 minute drive, your defense is not out on the field. So try to just maintain good drives, stay in front of the sticks, don't turn the football over, and you'll have a chance at the end of tonight.
If I got anything to say for Park Rapids, it's let it loose and nothing to lose. Just let it fly. And if you're East Grand Forks, relay the foundation of that strong defense that was hurt last week and contain the quarterback and Caleb David, and they're the only ones that can beat you. We'll come back for kickoff. East Grand Forks, Park Rapids coming your way here on yourliveevent.com.
New to our portfolio, pending approval, is 8961. 8961, as you can see, some excellent root shapes here. We could place this one in fusarium country under those moderate to severe categories and still be providing us some excellent tons and sugar per acre as well. So we're really excited about this one. Another high tonnage type beet with good sugar on top of it.
East Grand Forks Greenwave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Greenwave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Greenwave Athletics whenever possible. Getting closer to kickoff, we'll have our starting lineups in just a minute. Again, we want to thank you to our sponsors that you will see and hear throughout today's telecast. Whenever possible, please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. We'll be back right after this on yourliveevent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the yourliveevent.com YouTube channel. Yourliveevent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Greenway, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
Welcome back, Park Rapids 1, the coin toss. They will receive the ball, so we'll run through their offensive starting list. At quarterback, a freshman, Noah Morris. At wide receiver, Nick Michelson, number 18, a junior. On the other side is James Hardig, a senior. In the slot at receiver, Logan Jackson. Tailback, Caleb David. At tight end is Sam Rice Jr. Starting front line, build up of underclassmen, number 62, Gavin Nicias, Mike White, sophomore, Trishan Hill at center is a junior, Ethan Ishins, a sophomore at right guard, and Mason Lemmy, also a sophomore at right tackle. Kicking off now is East Grand Forks. We're underway here in a wintry wonderland. Coming up now, bringing it Park Rapids all the way up, near the 35 now in a pile, and dragging it forward, across the 32-yard line.
He did a great job there of just breaking a couple tackles, got an extra 4, 5, 6 yards on that kickoff return, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave, for the Panthers out past the 30 at the 32-yard line.
And that's where freshman quarterback Noah Morris and company will set up shop. Doubles to the right, single to man to the left, left to right on our dial. David in the backfield in the shotgun to the left of Morris's hip. Morris takes a snap, going to take it himself up the middle and gains maybe 1 on the play. He was swallowed up very quickly.
Yeah, great job there as Brandon Anderson there read it right away, wasn't fooled from it, and got the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, brings up 2nd down for the Panthers.
Looks like they might have given him just a little bit of 1 yard. Nonetheless, down at the 33-yard line, 2nd and 9. Trips to the right. 1 man to the left. Now David is at the right of Morris in the shotgun. Takes it, draw play. Going inside, immediately snuffed out is David by that Green Wave defensive front.
Yeah, 20, Justin Overgaard, as well as 23, Anderson again there. Came running right away, no hesitation, and got in the backfield, and that will make it 3rd down and long for Park Rapids area.
And this Park Rapids team, very bad in punt when on 3rd and long. A lot of punts so far is now trips to the right. Same formation once again as David to the left of Morris. Shotgun formation, takes a snap, drops back to throw, going over the middle, and caught right at midfield. Bringing it down is Josiah May, the backup quarterback and backup tailback, and he comes down right at the 49-yard line with the Panthers' 1st down.
Yeah, just a great job there. Ran his route, knew where he needed to get for the sticks, was able to almost basketball style just box out the defender there in Caleb Schmeidberg, and got the catch for the 1st down yardage.
Now 1st down at the Panthers 49, doubles to both sides, sends a man in motion that looks, can I get a number on that, but now taking out to the right is Morris, taking it by himself, and he is stood up right at the 50-yard line, may have gained a yard, but he took a wallop of a hit, and he's slow to get up there at the end.
Yeah, Cole Gerber there, just a great job of down the line on defense for the line. Did not let him break free to the edge, and only a gain of a couple. Brings up 2nd down and about a long 8 for the Panthers.
That bring up 2nd and long now for Park Rapids. That last 3rd down conversion, the first one, very uncharacteristic. We talked about either they turn it over or they punt the ball, and showing changes here early. Now Morris will line up in the I formation under center. Single receivers at the both sides. Coming in as a blitz, hands it off up the middle to Josiah May. Josiah May bounced out to the left side, and he has stood up going absolutely nowhere. That Green Wave defense coming in strong.
Yeah, Gerber there, one of them on the tackle, really just read it well, stayed his position, knew kind of down in distance, did not over pursue, and got the tackle for only a gain of 1, and brings up 3rd down and long once again. We'll see if the Green Wave can get the stop this time.
So May officially only gains 1 there on the play, a little stretch left action. Now trips to the right, shotgun formation. David on the left hip of Morris. Blitz coming. Morris, and there's a flag on the play. Looks like we have a false start, and it is.
Yeah, it's a little bit over aggressive there. I've been on that way, especially in the pass blocking scheme, especially if you're out there on the corner. You try to maybe anticipate the snap count, get the advantage when trying to block, shuffle to the outside way. Just a a step too quickly. It is a false start, a 5-yard penalty.
Now bring things back right at the 46, a little past the 45-yard line for 3rd down and 13. 3rd and long for the Panthers. Same formation, trips to the right. Shotgun formation for Morris. He takes the snap, doesn't drop at. Pump fake, going left. Got a man, underthrew it, but it will be broken up, almost caught.
Broken up by number 21.
Yeah, Carter Vasic there, just a great job of, was beat initially, but a great recovery there to stay on the man, batted it away, and it will bring up 4th down.
And it looked like he was going for Nick Michelson, a 6'7", 215 giant, and just overthrown. It hit him in the breadbasket just a little bit as he came back for it. But that brings up 4th and 13, and it looks like a punt.
Yeah, Nick Mickelson will go back to punt on the season. 18 punts, 508 yards, a 28.2 average. One of them down inside the 20.
Back deep is looks to be for the Green Wave, taking it right at the 30-yard line. And bringing it up past the 41 and inside the 40.
Yeah, Caleb David, just a good job there. Fielding the punt as the wind is starting to blow a little bit more. You can kind of see the snowflakes now starting to pile up. Bobbled it a little bit, but got it, and just really found a little bit of a hole. Got some positive yardage on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave.
Good starting field position for the Green Wave here in their first possession, already near midfield, thanks to that short punt and decent return. And we'll see our first course of action from Sam Vadova, senior quarterback. He'll line up in the pistol, doubles to the left, one man to the right, sends a man in motion. That's Vasic out to the left. Now Vadova going to take the snap himself, going to come up the middle, spins off a tackle, but is immediately taken back, and he is being dragged back. Might have gained 1 yard of play, if that, and a no gain.
Yeah, 18, Nick Mickelson right there waiting for it. Wrapped him up, would not let him go, and drove him back. Forward progress will give him a yard. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
We saw a lot last Friday. Me and Dawson Peter calling the game on Friday night. A lot of Sam Vadova runs, not a lot of passes. Only 2 for 4 for 77 yards last Friday night. Double to the left, same formation. Going right to left on our dial at the 41-yard line. Vadova sends a man in motion on the right side coming in. That is Campos, and there's going to be a flag on the play, false start.
Yeah, just on that one. Really, it took a long time in between for when the lineman got set, and then in the motion, maybe a little bit of miscommunication. It's a false start, a 5-yard penalty. Early on, both teams have had a 5-yard false start penalty. It was costly for Park Rapids on their last drive. We'll see if the Green Wave can recover from this penalty on their first offensive possession.
Sam Vadova, starting quarterback. They're tied in / receiver Cole Gerber Jr., a senior Brandon Anderson, a wide receiver senior. Coming back at 2nd and 14 from the 37. Doubles to both sides. Vadova in the pistol. Vasic behind him. Drops back the pass. Got a blitzer in his face. Completes it out near the 45-yard line. Now breaking a tackle and finally brought down. It's only a gain of 5. Brody Schultz, a little hitch pattern, is roped down for a bit longer gain of that.
Yeah, Vadova there, just a great job of eluding the pressure, getting the football out there to a receiver, and kind of gets the penalty yardage back. 3rd down and manageable for the Green Wave.
First pass is completed. Now doubles to both sides. 3rd and 7, still a little bit 3rd and medium. As Panthers defense almost jumped there. Now Vadova looking to his coach.
Yeah, coach wanted it. East Grand Forks sideline wanting it, jumping up and down. They don't get the call for the false start penalty.
Ball on the 45. Vadova takes the snap, has pressure in his face, has a man complete. That's Campos. He stumbles, and he is out of here. Touchdown, Green Wave, 55 yards to the house.
Yeah, just a simple slant route, but Campos got the catch there and made some moves, outran the defenders, and once he was past that line, no one was going to catch him. He went all the way in for the touchdown, and the Green Wave are on the scoreboard. They lead 6-0.
Tanner Campos, he can play quarterback, he can play receiver, and he can score right there as he takes that baby 55 yards. Nice. We did not see a lot of plays like that, obviously, from Green Wave last week. Only one big play, a big 70-yard strike, and coincidentally enough, it was also to Campos last week.
Late man coming in, the kicker there for East Grand Forks, 20. Justin Overgaard until gets settled in, and
it looks like they shanked that to the left, so it's no good, but nonetheless, the Green Wave get on the board and take a 6-0 lead. They're up early on Park Rapids here on yourliveevent.com.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, Minnesota for the regular season finale between the Park Rapid Panthers and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. East Grand Forks already up on the board 6-0 after a 55 touchdown strike to Tanner Campos from San Vadova. What did you like from that last drive, Brady?
Well, it was a short drive, but the passing game kind of got going, and really when you got some skilled players out on the edge with some speed, just find a way to give them the football and they can make plays.
Schmiedeberg ready to kick off for the Green Wave. Swings his right foot and it is off. Taken right around the 6-yard line. Park Rapids has it. Going out to the left now and going to be roped down right at, looks to be the 25-yard line. That looks to be Cooper Smith on the return. No, excuse me.
Yeah, James Hartig on the return.
James Hartig on the return.
Coming in and laying the smack down on the tackle, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 20-yard line, a long field for Park Rapids area.
So Vadova was 2 for 4 last week for 77 yards and a touchdown. He's 2 for 2 today with a 55-yard touchdown strike already. Noah Morris will line up under center, doubles to both sides. David in the backfield. Morris takes the snap and will hand off to David, who was immediately hit in the backfield. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Matt Joning there for East Grand Forks read it right away. Got the first hit, able to bounce off the tackle, but the D-line was able to swarm him and then get the tackle. Only a 1-yard gain, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, only officially 1-yard gain. Ball at the 21. Morris in the shotgun. Trips to the right. 1 man to left. Favoring this formation the most so far are the Panthers. Morris takes the snap. Going to roll it back. It's a screen pass for David. David takes it and will be immediately swallowed up after only a 2-yard gain. It looked like a flag was thrown in there late, too.
Just a great play call there. You've been having difficulty with the rushing game. The defensive line for East Grand Forks has been able to get some pressure, try to dump it off, try to use that advantage, but it will be a holding call, and it will back up East Grand Forks 10 yards. And really just a late holding call. Really no sense there. It was right where he was tackled, so just if you're in that position, let him go, and negates what was a good play. It would have been an 8-9 yard gain. Instead, it's now 2nd down and 13.
So only a couple of net yards there from Morris and David. Now the 2nd and 13 coming up at the 17-yard line. Doubles to the right. 1 man to the left. Morris in the shotgun. David to his left hip sends a man in motion. That is May. Out to the left now. Takes the snap. Looking to his left. Fires it. And it will be, almost picked off. Through a couple of hands there. Morris is lucky he doesn't have a 7th INT on his stat sheet.
Yeah, Hartig was the intended receiver, and really a blanket defense there. 3-4 different Green Wave defenders in the vicinity. Overthrown. Lucky that it was. It would have been a interception, but it was not, and that brings up 3rd down and long.
And once again, if you're the Panthers, you do not want to be 3rd down along the way. Your season has gone with punting and turnovers. Doubles to both sides. Morris, shotgun. David to his left. Takes the snap. Rolls out to his right now. Looking to fire away, and he will. He wants Mickelson, and it will be picked off. Green Wave comes away with another turnover. Another turnover for Park Rapids. And coming away with the ball for the Green Wave is Tanner Campos, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, we'll see where the foul is, and a roughing the passer penalty on the Green Wave, as that one just that'll get you another senseless penalty. What would have been an interception, instead a late hit called, and that will give Park Rapids area the football back. It'll give them first down yardage as well. Just a silly penalty, and that one will come to haunt East Grand Forks here this afternoon. So, excuse me, it is an automatic first down. So first down for Park Rapids. We'll see if they can make the most of this second opportunity on this second drive for Park Rapids.
That would have been the 13th turnover for Park Rapids if they could have just laid off Morris there a little bit. But now they give him a first down and 10 at the 29-yard line in Park Rapids territory. Doubles to both sides on the right hash mark. Morris in the shotgun. He's got David to his right side. Blitz may be coming, and it is. Morris going to take it himself. Will read option, and he makes one man miss puts him on skates, and will race out to the 41-yard line. Looks for a gain of about 8 yards.
Yeah, Cole Gerber came in there untouched, but just a great job of getting the juke, the jive, making the first man miss, and Morris gets 8 yards on the play. Gets second down and short for the Panthers.
One of the better plays the Panthers have had early in their drives, especially on first down. Only 2 yards to go at the 41-yard line now. Morris will go under center. Doubles to his left. David in the backfield. Hands it straight up to David for ISO. And David will carry a few Green Wave defenders right at the sticks near the 43, 44-yard line. We'll see where they line him up, and he will have enough for the first down.
Yeah, just second down and short. Nothing simple there. Just give it to David. Find the hole, lower the shoulder, get a couple of positive yardage, move the chain for their second first down of the drive.
Caleb David, a senior, 5'6", 150, has 50 carries on the season for 280 yards, 5.5 per pop coming into this game. Morris, shotgun, doubles to the left. We have some whistles blown. It might be a timeout, and it will. Park Rapids takes a timeout. Want to see something different here on first down and 10. We'll be right back on EuroLiveEvent.com.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop. At Vanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Ses Vanderhof, a passion that grows.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, Minnesota. A 6-0 ball game in favor of the East Grand Forks Green Wave over Park Rapid Panthers. As the Panthers just took a timeout with first down and 10 at their own. It says the 49-yard line, but it should be the 44.
Yeah, smart timeout there by Coach Nordick for Park Rapids. They're kind of discombobulated, like we mentioned. Take the timeout, kind of get reorganized there. You can't run a play when there's confusion.
Now first down and 10, shotgun formation. Morris hands it off to David, draw to the right side, and then taking it to the right, he stretches out pass. Might be down at the 45, might give him to the 46.
Yeah, Sam Bushy in there for the tackle, got off his man, makes the wrap, only a gain of 1, maybe make it 1.5 yards, a long one, and it'll be second down and a very short 8.
David so far getting some action. 4th rush of the game. Second down and 9 at the 45 in Park Rapids territory. Doubles to the left. Shotgun from Morris. Single to the right. Gonna look to his left. Got a man coming. Almost took a hit. And that one could have been picked off as well, as the nearest man was Mickelson. Looked like a post pattern route. And coming hard against Morris. Someone blitz off his face. It'll bring up third down and 9.
Yeah, coming in untouched was Matty Atlatis for East Grand Forks. Laid the hit on the quarterback, but able to get rid of it, and it'll bring up third down and long.
2 minutes, 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Green Wave leave 6-0. Doubles to both sides on the right hash mark. Morris in the shotgun, David to his left. Some men in the box ready to blitz, and here they come. Morris hangs back, fires over the middle, got a man, but just a little bit underthrown. If he had that one, he would have been walking into the end zone. That was James Hardick, the intended receiver.
Yeah, had him open, just kind of short-armed the throw. You can kind of tell the pressure maybe getting to him. Maybe short-armed it a little bit, didn't get the full power through it, and just a couple of inches short off of the turf, and it will bring up 4th down for the Panthers.
So 3rd and long turns into what will be another punt for Park Rapids. Their punter, Nick Mickelson, ready to kick.
Mickelson back to punt for the Panthers. Schultz deep for the Green Wave.
And then Schultz back deep, plants his feet right around the 29-yard line. Here's a snap. Almost had it blocked, and a little off to the right now, and a fair catch called by Schultz, as there will be a penalty on the play.
Fair catches the ball.
As it looks like we'll be running into the kicker.
Flag is running into the kicker.
Yeah,
Michelson.
Yeah, Schmeiderberg came in there and untouched and just missed it, maybe a half a snap. Got the kicking leg of the punter, so it's only a run into the kicker. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. We'll see whether or not they elect to accept it, decline it, or where to apply it.
Now this will be interesting if when you're Park Rapids, you're 1-4. And you turn over the ball a lot, and you punt the ball a lot, but now you have a chance, 4th down and medium, a little short, near midfield. Do you test something new out here in the last week of the regular season, or do you play it as normal? We'll see what they do here. The ball is officially moved up to the 49-yard line in Green Wave territory.
Yeah, so they'll take the 5 yards, and then they'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Hey, why not? You're 1-4 on the season finale. Try to maybe open up the bag of tricks here on 4th down.
Exactly. Trips to the left, Morris in the shotgun, David to his left. He's going to roll out to that side now, to the left, and will fire over to the near sideline. It will be caught by Michelson, breaks a tackle, and he's out of here. Michelson to the end zone, stretches out, he's in. Touchdown, Park Rapids.
Yeah, great route there. Just a corner post route there for the Panthers, and use the size advantage that he has. Just kind of boxed out the defenders, and from there, breaking out the speed, going the final 40 yards for the touchdown. Ties the score, pending the PAT or 2-point conversion for the Panthers.
A 49-yard catch and run by Michelson. Just absolutely great job breaking a tackle and using those long legs of his, long strides, and reaching out for the end zone. So 2 long touchdown strikes by both teams in this game. Coming into this game, both teams are averaging 10 and 8 points. Park Rapids with 8 and East Grand Forks with 10.
Yeah, Ronaldo De La Cruz Gomez will attempt the PAT. Snap, spot, kick is blocked.
De La Cruz Gomez. Extra point is blocked.
Kick is blocked and will remain 6-6. Deadlock so far. Here with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. It's 6-6 between Park Rapids and East Grand Forks on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Welcome back. It's a 6-6 ball game, and Brady, we were just talking with our cameraman Joe Stetz. That 4th down, they decided that after the running into the kicker, Park Rapids got a little new life, and hey, we'll go for it.
Yeah, that's the second time that what would have been a turnover, change of possession, ended up staying with Park Rapids. Remember on that interception, they had a roughing the passer, and then the run into the kicker, and East Grand Forks kind of shooting themselves in the foot that second drive, and Park Rapids takes advantage of it, ties up the game.
Ball is fielded near the 28-yard line and taken up officially right around the 33-yard line. So here comes the Green Wave offense. Fresh off the 55-yard strike, touchdown strike. to Tanner Campos. The ball officially at the 33. Here comes Sam Vadova and company. Vadova, two tailbacks in the pistol to both sides. Single out, one wing back to his left, and he'll take it himself, looking to run some speed option. Won't pitch it just yet, and he won't pitch it at all as he goes down. Nice tackle in the backfield, and there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, great job there. Hartig just read it, stead his ground, got the good open field tackle for a no gain, and it will be a block in the back on East Grand Forks. So move them back as East Grand Forks struggling here just with penalties throughout the first quarter.
And that's East Grand Forks giving this Panthers team more momentum after taking 49 yards worth of momentum to the house.
Brings up second and 19.
So it'll be second and 19 following the penalty, and first down and 19 as they'll replay the down. But like I mentioned pregame show, you got to try to stay ahead of the chains, and not what you want out of the first play of your of the drive.
And already 4 penalties now against the Green Wave. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Doubles to both sides. Vadova in the pistol. Running back behind him. Looks to be Schmiedeberg. Takes the snap as Vadova. Going over the middle. Wide open and off the left hand of Havig. He would have moonwalked into the end zone, but it is dropped.
Yeah, Park Rapids takes a break. Some miscommunication there between the safety and corner as Hartig as well as Joe Huber. None of them decided to take Havig for the to try to cover him, and it would have been a wide open, big, long 76-yard touchdown. Just unable to make the catch, and it will bring up second down.
That makes Vadova 2 for 3 now. 60 yards in the game. Doubles to the left. In the pistol. Takes it himself. Makes a man miss, but tripped up by the shoes. Almost had him missing around. And he only gained 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, Kobe Burton on the tackle, like you mentioned, kind of maybe got a little bit juked, but the fingertip just able to get the shoestring tackle, trip him up, and that will make it third down and 17. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for the Green Wave for this down and distance.
Now this Park Rapids defense has the tables turned against the Green Wave offense, and usually we've seen Park Rapids with third and long. Now we'll see what Sam Vadova can do. Doubles to both side. In the pistol, takes a snap. Looks to run a little screen pattern to the other side. That one's going to be caught, and not enough for the first down. And that is Gerber with the grab and the carry.
Yeah, 73, Tate Usher, just a great job there. He recognized the play, kind of stayed back, understood down and distance, did not need to get a tackle for loss, and they'll give him 4 or 5 yards on the catch, but that brings up fourth down and long.
Officially 7 for Gerber, and it looks like they will punt, and they will. As Campos is back to punt. And back deep, trying to get a number here. Looks to be Smith. Cooper's number 14. We'll get a number on him real quick. Park Rapids takes it at the 30-yard line, going up the left sideline, and will be pushed out of bounds and gang tackled right at around the 46, 47. That is officially James Hardig, the receiver.
Yeah, good job there. A bouncing ball, caught it on the run, found some yardage, helping out the field position game. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line.
Exactly what you like to see if you're a Park Rapids fan after you go down and score on 4th down on your last drive. And once again, good starting field position. And now all the momentum is with the Panthers. 1st down 10 at their own 45-yard line. Morris in the shotgun. Got doubles to his right on the left hash mark, going left to right from our dial. David to his right hip. Takes it out himself. Breaks it off and to the right side, and will be dragged down immediately in the backfield by Gerber. Gerber doing a good job playing contained, and he, let's face it, he outsizes Morris by a lot.
Yeah, untouched there, read it right away, and like you mentioned, when he got his arms around Morris, he wasn't going anywhere. Gets the TFL. It's 2nd down and long.
And that's the end of the first quarter, and at the end of it, it is 6-6 deadlock between the Park Rapids Panthers and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Welcome back as Morris flings it off to the right side and his receiver taking a pelt of a hit. That was May going for the pass. Broken up by Schmiedeberg, brings up 3rd down and 14.
Yeah, Schmiedeberg just brought the hammer. The big hit, dislodging the football. Incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down and long.
And the Green Wave, this is where they want Park Rapids. 3rd down and very long. 6-6 ball game. East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Derek Zimmerman Geyer. Brady Siebel's with you. As Morris comes up. Looks to go under center. Now talks to his tailbacks. Got single man out to both sides under center now. Looked like a false start by his running back is rolling out to his right and going to complete it out to the right side, but immediately wrapped up and taken down was Reich, and it will be 4th down.
Yeah, down and distance there. Schmiedeberg again giving them the short gain, not letting them get anywhere close to the sticks. Good open field tackle, and brings up 4th down and 8 for the Panthers.
So 4th down and long, and they will punt it. It will be Michelson. Or actually, let's see. Yes, they will. Michelson looks to be back deep to punt. Michelson swings his long right foot away, and that looks to be Schultz. Fielded around the 25-yard line and be tripped up right past the 30.
Noah Morris, he does everything. He quarterbacks. He's there in there on special teams. The open field tackle limits the return, and it will be 1st down and 10 from the 32-yard line.
So now your East Grand Forks, the momentum between both teams is stilted now after the punts. And officially, it will be at the 32 as Vadova trots to his huddle. So we've seen some quick scoring, and we've seen some defensive gridlock. We'll see what the Green Wave brings us here on this drive. As Vadova and the pistol got 2 tailbacks to both sides, single man both out. As he will go out to his left, running speed option. He will pitch it out to Vosick. Vosick tries to make a man cut, and he will go absolutely nowhere. Vosick might have lost a yard on that play. No gain, it looks like, on 1st down.
Harding the first one to get the hit on the running back. Then the defense swarms. A great job getting there, not giving him the sideline. No gain. 2nd down and 10.
So still at the 32-yard line. Vadova breaks the huddle. Same formation as last, this time on the left hash mark. Got a wing back to his right and 2 backs behind him. And it looks like they'll run it inside. Looked like they're running a speed option again, and Vosick takes it on a little nice reverse hand up the middle. And it looked like he gained about 6 yards on the play. They'll give him 5.
Harding on the tackle and some misdirection. It fooled me up here on the as the color commentator guy. I was looking towards the near side, but the give went to the left and positive yardage makes it 3rd down and manageable for the Green Wave.
And we see the snow now starting to stick on the track and on the turf. It's still coming down, has been since about 2:40 this afternoon. Doubles to the right, single to the left. 3rd down and 5 at the 37 for the Green Wave. Vadova takes the snap, drops back the pass, has a blitzer in his face, an out route out to Vosick. Vosick diving across, and he will have the 1st down. He needed 5. He gets 6.
Great job there by Vadova as Kobe Burton came in there untouched. Did not affect Vadova. He found the open receiver, and a great run after the catch there by Vosick. Got the 1st down yardage. First down and 10 from the 42.
9.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. 6-6 ball game between the Park Rapids Panthers and East Grand Forks Green Wave. Same formation as last time on the right hash mark. A lot of men in the box coming up the blitz and a handoff out to Schmiedeberg, who takes it up near the 45-yard line. Looks to gain 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, Schmiedeberg just a great job there. Found a little bit of a hole, turned what looked like maybe was nothing into something, able to get 3 yards, keeps them ahead on the down and distance in front of the chains. Second down for the Green Wave.
It looks to be Schmiedeberg's first carry of the game. It goes for 3. 8:50 left and ticking as Vadova looks out to Coach Kazowski for the signals. Snow still coming down here in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Vadova comes into pistol set. Same formation. 2 tailbacks behind him. Hands it up off the middle. That looks to be Schmiedeberg. And Schmiedeberg, upended. And a nice double leg takedown by the Panthers defense.
Yeah, give Caleb David 2 points plus back exposure. It's a 5-point move. End the period there on the beautiful tackle. Gives them not much, only a gain of a couple, and it's third down and 5 for the Panthers.
Only a gain of 2 after the 3-yard run by Schmiedeberg on first down. Now third and medium coming up here at the 47-yard line of Green Wave territory. Doubles to both sides. Vadova, pistol set. Vosick behind him. Blitz coming in. Vosick looks to his left. Has a out route. Incomplete. Looking for Brody Schultz. And it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, Tristan Hill came in on the blitz. A good job by the Green Wave offensive line. Picked up the blitz. Gave the quarterback there and Vadova a chance to throw. Just unable to make the completion. Brings up fourth down and punt formation for East Grand Forks.
Now Campos will set his feet at the 35-yard line to punt. As back deep for Park Rapids is Hardig. Inside near the 19. And this one's going to be absolutely shanked out of bounds. It's cut by Schultz, but that's on the sideline. And now there's a flag. Another
penalty
flag.
there as Kobe Burton coming in on the rush. And we'll have another running into the kicker. He got the plant leg, but not enough. Maybe a little bit of a sell job there by the punter, but it pays off for a free 5 yards. And then we'll check the markers, and that is indeed enough for a first down. So a penalty there for Park Rapids area, which should have been a change of possession, is not. It's a 5-yard penalty and a Green Wave first down.
We saw this happen literally almost in the same exact spot. Ball will be at the 48-yard line now in Park Rapids territory. This happened in favor of the Panthers just this last quarter, and they turned it to a 49 touchdown strike, except that was on fourth down. Green Wave, new set of downs now. First down and 10. Doubles to the left.
Second chances. We'll see if East Grand Forks can take advantage of their second opportunity as they set up the wide receiver screen.
Schultz with the grab there, and he will bring it out near, and he's still going, carrying a pack of Panthers. Ball is out, but the whistle was blown already, and it looks like a gain of give him about 7 there.
Yeah, great job there. Just not wanting to go down. Getting every single opportunity, every possible yard for Brody Schultz as Tate Usher in on the tackle for the Park Rapids area Panthers.
And that was a reception of 8 yards for Schultz. His first catch of the evening. Ball is at the 39-yard line of Panther territory. Second down and 2. Vadova comes up on the left hash mark in the pistol. Doubles to the right. Blitz holds off. Vadova going to go deep. Looking for Schultz. Has Schultz. Ball is dropped by Schultz. Had him on a back shoulder catch. And it just goes right off his shoulder pads.
Yeah, Caleb Davis there in on the coverage. Again, was maybe beat, gave the receiver a step, but he was able to come back, recover. He was all in the face of Schultz, help disrupt the timing, disrupt the attempted catch, and it will bring up third down and short.
Now Vadova looks to be 5 and 8 so far on the day with 1 touchdown strike. That brings up third down and short, third down and 2 at the 39. Same formation as last time. Receivers a little bit closer to the line. Now Vadova goes under center. He's going to hand it off. Going right on a stretch play is Vosick. Vosick has a head full of steam, and he will go! 39 yards to the house. Vosick scores. Touchdown, East Grand Forks.
That was just a great job by the offensive line, setting the edge, saying, hey, the hole is right here. Follow it. He got it. He hit the hole. He had some space, and he outran the defenders for a touchdown, and East Grand Forks retakes the lead at 12-6.
And just like with Park Rapids, you see they score in the same area, and it comes eventually off of a running into the kicker penalty. And now, coming on to kick the extra point now for the Green Wave is Justin Overgaard. Looks to make it a 13-6 game. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is no good. It will be 12-6. But Carter Vosick takes it 39 yards for the score. 12-6 game in favor of the Green Wave. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, Minnesota. 12-6 is the score in favor of the Green Wave after that 39-yard touchdown run by Carter Vosick. And a lot of parity in play after the running into the kicker penalties, running into the punter penalties by both teams, and then scores as Overgaard kicks this one away, and it will be fielded right at the 15-yard line. It looks to be Hardig as he takes it out past the 30 and near the 32.
Yeah, just ahead of steam, going for the hole, just trying to get some yardage. Does so as Phelps, one of them on the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line for Park Rapids, looking to answer after East Grand Forks retook the lead. They trail 12-6. Does the Panthers.
6:46 left here in the first half. 12-6 lead for the Green Wave. Morris in the shotgun, got trips to his left, and a single out to his right. David to his right. Right to left on our dial is Morris takes it himself, and he had absolutely nowhere to go. He looked left, he looked right, he looked up the middle, and all he saw was the Green Wave as he goes down for a loss.
Yeah, coming in there untouched was Schultz again. Laid the first hit. A couple of others assisted on that. It's a loss of 4 or 5. Loss of 4, so 2nd down and 14.
Loss of 4, 2nd and 14.
So immediately, the Panthers already dealing with down and long, 2nd down now, and long coming up at their own 29-yard line. Morris in the shotgun, trips to the left, same formation as last time. Right to left on our dial, and we will have a timeout. The second timeout of the evening by Park Rapids. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here in this 12-6 ball game on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, Minnesota. The East Grand Forks Green Wave lead 12-6 over the Park Rapids Panthers with 6:02 left here in the second quarter as we welcome you back to a 2nd down and 14 for the Park Rapids Panthers at their own 29. Morris takes it under center. I formation, single receivers both sides. Here's a toss, and it's going to be reversed to Michelson. Michelson passing it deep, got a man open, and he is going the distance. That is Hardig, and that is a touchdown.
Well, Park Rapids and their head coach there, Jeremy Nordick, just breaking out the trick plays, opening up all of the trick play bags here on this final game of the regular season, and it works to perfection. Hartvig was open by a country mile, ran it into the distance for the touchdown, and the Panthers tie it up at 12.
71 big ones to the distance goes Hartig. And might have a tie game here. It looks like that the Panthers will go for 2. Morris in the shotgun, got trips to his right. David in the backfield next to him to his right. He'll roll out to that side, goes over the middle, and has his man who takes a hit hard, but he comes down with it, and the Panthers will take a 14-12 lead as we're trying to see the man who came down with that one. It looked to be, I think it was Sam Reich, the tight end, the junior. He comes out the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, great job. Sam Frost just laid this hit on him, but he survived the ground, made the catch, and gives the Panthers the lead at 14-12 on yourliveevent.com.
$86.29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
There you go.
Welcome back. As Michelson swings his right leg through, fielded at the 35-yard line is the Green Wave. That looked to be Luke Blazik.
Yeah, Usher there, great job on the coverage, the open field tackle, limiting the return. It's still a decent return, though, out towards the 30. As East Grand Forks now trailing for the first time tonight. Let's see how they try to respond now, behind by 2 points.
And you can see the energy by the Panthers. They have all the energy, all the momentum. As that last play for 71 yards to Hartig, it was a handoff to David, who then reverses it back to Michelson. Michelson throws it deep, and it was underthrown, but Hartig was so wide open, he didn't need to. He could have been put it anywhere he wanted to, and he just walks into the end zone. As now Vadova has it in the pistol, has a man in motion. That's Schultz going behind him. That is going to hand it off up in the middle, and that looked to be Vosick. Vosick gains about 4 yards on that play.
Yeah, they're number 4, Noah Morris, as well as Josiah May. Also, Nick Michelson, all on the converging on the running back. Gets the tackle, but positive yardage. 2nd down and 6 for the Green Wave.
Ball at the 33, 5:20 left here in the second quarter. 14-12 is the Panthers' lead. Panthers only scoring 8 points per game. They already have 14. Vadova sends a man in motion. That's Schultz once again. He goes behind Vosick. Handed off. No, that's Schmiedeberg, excuse me. And Schmiedeberg, he's going nowhere. He is bullied back to the 30-yard line.
Kobe Burton coming in there, getting the stick, driving him backwards, but a penalty flag is on the play, and it'll be a face mask on Park Rapids, getting a little handsy, over aggressive on the tackle, and it will cost them as East Grand Forks will get free yardage and a first down on the face mask penalty.
So that's 4 penalties now against Park Rapids and 4 penalties against EGF.
So a 5-yard penalty, but that was enough from where the spot was for a 5-yard, or enough for a first down. So move the chains, and a good start to the drive for East Grand Forks.
And that's the recipe for a shootout right now. Big scoring plays and penalties that continue drives. As now Vadova will take it center of the field, doubles to the left, takes it, looking to run some speed option, but didn't pitch it to Schmiedeberg. Ball's on the ground, ball is out, and it looks like the Panthers got it. He looked to taking himself to the right, and there's some confusion as he's being spun around, and the ball spins down to the ground and into the midst of the Panthers.
Yeah, some miscommunication there. Vadova looked like he wanted to pitch it there, but there was no running back. Did the smart thing and kept the football, able to stop from pitching it. but then just trying to make something out of nothing. And the Panthers, one of them just got in there, ripping at the football, able to get the forced fumble and a turnover, and great opportunity for Park Rapids to extend their lead inside already of Green Wave territory.
Yeah, Panthers at the 41-yard line and Green Wave, like you said, territory is another timeout, and this one will be taken by Green Wave, and for good reason. Ryan Kazowski wants to talk to his guys after that fumble. We'll be right back. It's 14-12 in favor of the Panthers here on YourLiveEvent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, Minnesota on YourLiveEvent.com. It's a 14-12 ball game in favor of the Park Rapids Panthers over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. As now the Panthers are recovering a fumble from Vadova, and they'll have it at Green Wave territory in the 41-yard line as Morris will take it out to his right, and he will run with it, skirting out to the right side, and he will be roped down right at the 40-yard line.
Vadova coming in there, saw that it was the QB power, just sprints to the spot, gets the tackle for no gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Clock is ticking at 4 minutes, 17 seconds now. As Morris and company taking their time in the huddle, they had the 2-point lead. Big play abilities being shown so far by the Panthers after we're not used to being seeing that from them all year. A 55-yard touchdown, or a 49-yard touchdown, to Michelson. And then Michelson throws it deep for 71 yards to Hardig. As Morris in the shotgun. Doubles to both sides. David to his left. Pump fakes. Wants to go deep. Now rolls out to his right. Throws across the middle, across his body. And it will be complete. A little dangerous, but it is complete to May.
Yeah, defensive pressure coming in. As you can see there, Morris maybe starting to get a little bit of happy feet there once he sees the rush coming, but able to find an outlet. Able to find a receiver there in May. Get positive yardage. It's third down and manageable for the Panthers.
So bringing up third down and medium.
Clock still ticking. 3:15. A quick first half already. Only 3 minutes, 15 seconds left before halftime.
Quick first half and a lot of quick score ability shown by both teams. Third down and 6. Morris has doubles to his right. Single to left, right to left from our dial. Morris awaits a snap. Looks like a blitz may be coming, and it is. He will rock back, and he will throw a little screen pass. Caught by May, but barely for any gain. Maybe 2 yards, if that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, blitz was coming. Normally a great play call is for the screen, but Justin Overgaard sniffed it out, was waiting for it, gets the tackle, wasn't fooled by it, forces fourth down for Park Rapids.
So only a gain of 1. Ball at the 35.
Inside Green Wave territory, they've shown that they'll go for it from further out, so going to try to get the first down here, try to extend their lead before halftime.
Well, with the way that the Panthers been playing on fourth down, especially that one touchdown strike to Michelson, why not? As this one's going to be under center, and Morris will roll out to the right, throws it up for grabs from Michelson, and he comes down with it on the right sideline, and that will be a first down.
Michelson just using those basketball skills to handle, once again, just boxing out the defender there of Compass, and it is a catch. It is a first down for Park Rapids.
Officially a catch of 8 yards on that play from Michelson. Morris to Michelson. Now brings up the ball at the 27-yard line now. Morris under center, I formation. Going to hand it off to his fullback immediately, and he will go just about nowhere. Picks up maybe 1. Now look to be for an official number.
Trying to catch the defense off guard. They have not ran the fullback power to their running back there so far here this game, but going to try something different to David Butt. snuffed out by the line. Minimal gain, second down.
Brings up second down and 8 at the 25. Same formation. This one's going to be handed off to May. May skirts right, cuts to the right sideline. May have gained about 3 yards on that play. Brings up third down.
Good job there of bouncing it out once he hit the hole. Got him an extra couple of yards to make it a third down and shorter, as it will be third down and 5 for Park Rapids. Clock still ticking. It'll be under a minute by the time the snap.
In Park Rapids, they got to feel comfortable still moving the ball efficiently, and it doesn't hurt when you start in enemy territory. Morris in the shotgun, got doubles to the left. Single man to the right. He's going to take it up the middle himself, and he will not get to the line to gain, and it will be a turnover on downs. Ball going back to the Green Wave.
Yeah, just in on it, reading it, getting the stuff was number 64 for East Grand Forks there, Matty Alanis, and it will bring up fourth down for Park Rapids.
Excuse me, I saw it was fourth down on the last play. I must have gotten that one wrong. Excuse me, fourth down and 5 now. Coming up, Morris. Double to the left, double to the right, both sides. David's to his left. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it to David. It's picked off! Picked off on the screen! Across the 50, being chased down by Bosick, and this one will not go.
David, a great job there. The shoestring tackle. Eric Treble read it perfectly, got the interception. Not what you want to have happen on the final couple plays of the possession. With 5 seconds left, East Grand Forks will have one final shot at the end zone here before halftime.
Eric Treble just reading the screen. They've ran that just a few times to David and Michelson, and Treble all over that one. They have watched a lot of that, I'm sure, in the study room.
But Caleb David, just a great job, never gave up for it. On his horse, dove, got a piece of the foot, tripped him up, and that saved what would have been a touchdown. Preserves the lead for now for Park Rapids area.
So now the ball is at the 21-yard line, 5 seconds left. Green Wave down to 14-12, and another timeout by the Green Wave. We'll be right back in a 2-point game here on YourLiveEvent.com.
New to our portfolio, pending approval, is 8961. 8961, as you can see, some excellent root shapes here. We could place this one in fusarium country under those moderate to severe categories and still be providing us some excellent tons and sugar per acre as well. So we're really excited about this one. Another high tonnage type beet with good sugar on top of it.
We're back here in East Grand Forks, Minnesota, after a long interception return by defensive end Eric Treble off of quarterback Noah Morris of the Panthers. And that brings it all the way down to the 21-yard line in Panther territory. 5 seconds left with the Green Wave down 14-12. Looking to maybe, they'll just heave it to the end zone if I would had to guess it.
Yeah, 5 seconds left. They still have a timeout, but 5 seconds, I don't think you can run a play with a timeout. So you're going to spread them out. You're going to try to find someone in the end zone. Jump ball, Hail Mary type play.
Botova going up to the left side, and that would be swatted away.
Botova's pass to Honig is incomplete.
He was going to Honig and couldn't bring it down. And that will end the first half. Green Wave down to the Panthers, 14-12. We'll be back with the halftime show on YourLiveEvent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
Welcome to the halftime show, event.com. The Park Rapids Panthers up 14-12 against the East Grand Forks Green Wave. And between two teams that don't do a lot of scoring, we saw a lot of quick score ability from both of them. Brady, these Park Rapids Panthers showing they're not gonna. They have one turnover with the interception, but not the interception, but they already turned the ball over. But on fourth down, the fumble. How do you like seeing this Park Rapids team move the ball so far?
You know, it's worked. It's taken to their advantage. They have taken advantage of the mistakes, and they have capitalized when East Grand Forks has given them second opportunities, and in that first drive, a third opportunity as well. They've made the most of it, and that's really what helped them. And hey, you're in the game. That's all you can ask for. 1-8 or 1-4 end of the season. You're in the game. You have two more quarters. You're leading. You got a chance to pick up the victory.
And we were talking about, punting the ball and turning the ball over when you're Park Rapids. A lot of things we've seen them do a lot this season. Their first drive was a punt. We might have expected that. The next drive, a 49-yard touchdown reception by Michelson. And that came on a 4th down and 4 after a Green Wave ran into Michelson on the punt. So it gave him a little bit more leeway to work with near midfield on 4th down. And Morrison Company decided to go for it. And big stuff happening from Michelson. And then Michelson, on the next ensuing drive for the Panthers, takes a reverse handoff from his running back, from David, and he chucks it down 71 yards to Hardig for the score. And then eventually bringing up the 2-point conversion, giving us 14 points. As for the Green Wave, their first score came off a midfield strike, 55 yards to the house, Vadova to Campos, and then a 39-yard touchdown rush by Vosic, and a heave there at the end zone at the end. But so far, these teams showing they can, when they're near midfield, that they do their best work.
Yeah, just again, skilled players, let your skilled players, give them an open space, give them an opportunity. It's worked out. Get the speed to the advantage, outrun their defenders, and that's really been the story for all 4 touchdowns. Is just the skilled players making the skill play necessary to get into the end zone for the touchdowns.
And sometimes not even the skill players. As for that last drive for the Panthers, it was Eric Treble, defensive end for the Green Wave. Good drive by the Panthers. Morris and company looking good as they have so far tonight, but running that screen pass just a little bit too much than they should. The Green Wave wisening up after seeing it a few times. Treble takes it himself, and he romps it down into Panthers territory. So only the one misfire.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned there on that screenplay. It was a play that Park Rapids has ran multiple times in this first half, and really on that screenplay was coming down end of the half. Hey, you got an opportunity on 4th down. Why not try? See if you can intercept it. See if you can jump the route. He did so. He got the room, and Treble almost took it to the end zone. Prevented the Park Rapids area from scoring. Also gave the offense for Green Wave an opportunity to score right before the end of the half.
It's 14-12 in favor of the Park Rapids Panthers. We'll be right back with some stats coming up on yourliveevent.com.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Welcome to the halftime show here on yourliveevent.com. Park Rapids Panthers up 14-12. Halftime nearly over as we have some first half stats. We'll start off with EGF and their passer Sam Vadava. 81 yards so far tonight. 5 for 9 is Vadava, including a 55-yard touchdown strike. That one went to Campos. Carter Vosick has 49 rushing yards on 5 carries. Vadava only 3 yards. And Schmiedeberg with 5 on 2 carries. They're tied in. Cole Gerber, 1 reception for 7 yards. Campos, the 1 catch, 55 yards to the house. And Schultz with a grab of 8 yards. As for the Park Rapids Panthers, at quarterback, passing for 80 yards so far in this first half is Noah Morris. As he looks to be 8 for 14 so far tonight, passing the ball a lot more than usual. As Michelson as well has 1 pass in there on the end around that went to the house, that went 71 yards to Hardig, his lone catch of the game. Takes it for a score. As May also has a reception of 4 yards and 2 yards, 2 receptions for 6 yards. As for running the ball, Caleb David only 15 yards on 5 rushes, or 6 rushes, And Morris not having any good luck in the backfield scrimming around. He's been hit in the backfield almost every time so far he takes the ball. And May has rushed the ball twice for 4 yards. So far, these stats, the only ones that stick out are obviously the big plays, and we keep really emphasizing this ability these teams are showing. And on that end around by Park Rapids and the Panthers and Michelson, they're showing these trick plays here in the last week of the season.
Yeah, hey, why not? If you got them in the playbook, if you've been practicing, why not use them here today in this final game? Help your positioning for playoffs. And really, again, just you're going to be the underdog against a team in the playoffs. So, hey, why not against a game like this with 2 like-minded opponents? That trick play might be just what can get you the edge here in this competition.
And with 2 teams that come into this game very low scoring, Park Rapids came into this game only scoring 8 points per game. Well, that doesn't really, you don't have to score too much when it looks like when you're playing East Grand Forks. They only scored 10 points a game coming in tonight. So far, they have already outmatched their usual average. And the points per high game for Park Rapids this season is only 22. So you got to wonder what else they have left in their bag of tricks besides the end-around pass by Michelson. As for EGF, well, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll be right back here on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Park Rapids Panthers up 14-12 over the Green Wave. And we saw a lot of big plays and some stifling defense in that first half. Brady, what kind of adjustments could we expect from either teams here tonight?
Really, I think the first one is, the pass defense. Both teams have found some success throughout the air. They've maybe been a little bit more limited on the rush. So, just stay with your man. Don't let him become open, and just sure up the pass coverage. Probably will be the biggest thing here on this halftime to try to isolate, to try to fix, to give your defense a better chance, and try to limit the opponents there from scoring. Just make sure you stay on your receiver, stay on the coverage, and you should be fine here this second half.
I have to say, how impressed are you with freshman quarterback Noah Morris tonight? Like I said, 8 for 14. He has 1 touchdown. Did have that 1 pick on the screen pass. That was just an athletic play and heads-up play by Eric Treble. But the freshman showing some very nice strides here tonight.
Yeah, I mean this the best way I can. He is just a dude out there here tonight. You mentioned that. Another thing just really impressive, especially for a freshman, is that he's staying into the pocket here this first half. The defensive line, the rush of East Grand Forks has gotten to him, have laid some hits, but he's not really been too much affected by that. He's able to stay in the pocket, maybe move around, not try to, he's not afraid of the hit, understanding it might come, and that's allowed him to, effectively try to find some open receivers, maybe at the latter stages of the play, and really has not had too much of a happy feet, maybe only once or twice, as really that rush kind of affected him on a bad throw.
And we saw Nick Michelson get a lot more involved with this Panthers offense, especially over those last couple of drives. Big touchdown catch for him, and then a big touchdown throw for him. How much more would you like to see Michelson? How much more do you think we'll need to see from Michelson to keep this lead for the Panthers?
Just with him here, a junior, kind of one of the leaders of the team. He's kind of the catalyst. So, if you're Park Rapids, he's playing good today, go to him and go to him often. See if he can help lead you to the victory here tonight.
Park Rapids won the coin toss at the start of the game, and they elected to receive. So the Green Wave will receive the second half kickoff. We'll be right back in 30 seconds on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Second half ready to kick off here. 14-12 lead for Park Rapids Panthers over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Nick Michelson will kick off for the Panthers as Vosick back deep for the Green Wave. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer, Brady Siebels, and Joe Stetz with you tonight on Wednesday Night Football. And so far, it's been a good one. We'll see how the second half turns out as this one kicked off by Michelson, fielded right at the 21-yard line and brought up near the 37 to the 38. That was Anderson. And he will bring it out right at the 37-yard line. Brandon Anderson, the returner on the play.
Rice, Usher, both of them coming in on the tackle, but a good return out to the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave from there.
And Vadova, like we said, a good first half, 5 for 9, 81 yards, and a touchdown strike on a slant pattern caught by Campos. Vadova will line up in the pistol as he done all night. Doubles to the left. A lot of blitz being shown by the Panthers. They'll bring it. Vadova dump pass over the middle, and it is almost picked off. Should have been. Went through the breadbasket hands of Hardig, and Vadova got away with one there. He had pressure in his face.
Yeah, coming in there untouched was Josiah May. Affected the pass, forced him to rush it. And a bad throw, almost intercepted. Catches a break that it wasn't picked off. Live to fight another down. 2nd down and 10 for the Green Wave.
Yeah, almost gave him the old broadcaster jinx. Having a good game. Almost threw a pick right there. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Pistol formation. Singles on both sides. Both backs next to him. Little handoff to Schmiedenberg up the middle. Went to his left, and Schmiedenberg came up. Schmiedenberg does not go anywhere, though, and he'll bring up 3rd down and long.
Lucas Stritzik on the tackle from the linebacker position. Got up, read it. Gets the tackle. Only a gain of 1. It's 3rd down and 9 for the Green Wave.
Besides the big play that we've seen from both teams, I'm very impressed, especially with this Park Rapids defense so far tonight. Bringing the pressure has paid off so far. Maybe if they bring it one more time, they'll be able to come down with one of those interceptions.
Yeah, defense is showing aggressive, multiple blitzing options they are showing before the snap, affecting the Green Wave offensive line. It's exactly who to block here on this drive.
Doubles to both sides as Vadova almost picked off again. He was looking for Campos on a slant, and he was expecting an out pattern, maybe a corner pattern, and it will be 4th down. Off on this, not on the same page.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication. Also, Gerber was running the slant, kind of in between two, just to miss time with the pressure coming, and it is an incomplete pass. It's 4th down, and a opportunity for Park Rapids to punt return, see if they can get a good return and some good field position.
So Campos goes from the intended receiver to the punter. He takes the ball, takes the snap, and almost blocked. And this might not clear midfield. Yes, it will almost bounced back in the Green Wave territory, but Gerber doing a good job of downing it right at, it looks to be the 48-yard line.
Yeah, Caleb
Rapids territory.
Caleb David coming in, almost got a fingertip on it. A good job to get the punt away. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Park Rapids. Good field position at the 48-yard line.
More momentum for the Panthers, and almost a block punt, and they will start at midfield, near midfield at their own 48. Morris, under center, hands it off to his back, who fights up the middle. Ball is being stripped, and it is ripped out, but it might be recovered right back by the Panthers. We'll see who has it. They were ripping at that ball. Both teams saying they have it, and we'll see who actually has it. And the Panthers come back away with it. Oh, my. May got lucky right there.
Just kind of almost like a rugby scrum type of play there. Credit to the Green Wave. 3, 4, 5 different East Grand Forks players on the tackle, just ripping. One of them able to dislodge the football, but a break for Park Rapids. They recover it, and they get a 1st down out of it as well.
And they'll line up in the same formation. Morris under center, David in the fullback position, May in the tailback. Hands it off to David, and David got some room, bouncing off some defenders, and he will rush it in near the 25-yard line, still going, and down near the 23.
Vadova in on the tackle, and a great job on the offensive line. Got the push, created a hole, and then really from there just bounced it out, made some moves, got some positive yardage, a big gain, a 1st down gain, and it will be 1st and 10 for Park Rapids at the 24-yard line. going on a drive here to begin this second half.
16 yards for David on that rush from the fullback position. And now at the 24-yard line of 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Same formation. Single receivers on both sides. Morris, toss to May, cuts back inside. Edge set well by the Green Wave, and down goes May for only a gain of a couple.
Yeah, really not much there. You mentioned that. Coming in from the corner position for East Grand Forks was Justin Overgaard. Forced him to cut it back inside where the defense was waiting. Nothing there, no gain. It'll bring up second down and a long 10. Might have actually been officially a loss of 1. So second down and 11 for Park Rapids.
May's fourth carry of the game. He has 7 yards tonight. Morris in the shotgun, doubles to the right. David to his right, going to hand off to David. Going up the middle on the draw play. Nice stiff arm and a big collision after about a yard gain. David and a defensive back absolutely colliding right there.
Ethan Eischens with the lead block just barreled over his man, but a great job by the Green Wave. Swarm used that sideline as the advantage. Limits it only to a gain of about 2, and it's third down and long.
So besides the 16-yard run by David, the Panthers moving methodically and slowly right now. Now at the Green Wave 23. Drive started at the 48-yard line in their own territory.
Park Rapids just ball control, win that time of possession battle, keep your offense out on the field, and limit the Green Wave offense.
Morris rolls out to his right, got a man in his face. That's Gerber, puts it up, and took a hit, did the quarterback, and that ball will bounce harmlessly before its intended receiver, bringing up fourth down and 9.
Yeah, Cole Gerber originally on the rush, then Brandon Anderson with the knockdown affects the throw, and it's fourth down and 9 for Park Rapids.
That looked to be Morris's first pass of the second half. He's now 8 for 15. And we'll see what they want to do here. They're deep in Green Wave territory, and they're going to go for it. Don't have other many options, it seems like. So he doubles to both sides. Morris in the shotgun. David to his right hip. Couple drip, stop back, and then go up to Hardig, and he brings it down for the touchdown. A high pass, just a go route by Hardig, and Morris puts it where he needs to. And the Panthers extend their lead.
Yeah, simple route, just one-on-one as able to beat Carter Vosick towards the end zone, the goal line pylon, made the catch, able to get into the end zone and extend their lead. It's now 20-12 pending the 2-point conversion.
That is Hardig's second touchdown reception of the evening, and it puts up his Panthers 20-12, and they'll go for 2 here. Oh, they're going to attempt the PAT. As Ronaldo De La Cruz Gomez was ready to kick it.
As they had 12 men out on the field, some miscommunication. Someone stayed on the field when they shouldn't have, and so that'll back them up 5 yards. We'll see how that affects them going for the PAT. A smart decision for the PAT. It's currently a 8-point lead. If you are able to get it, that moves it to 9 points. That moves it to a two-possession game. At a game like this, possessions are important, so a costly penalty potentially for Park Rapids, but they will attempt the PAT once again.
That's the 5th penalty by Park Rapids. Kick is up, and it just scurries through, and it is true and good. 21-12, the Panthers lead East Grand Forks with 8 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
$86.29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
Welcome back. 21-12 lead for the Panthers over the Green Wave as Michelson ready to kick it off here at the Vosick. And this will be a nice little squib kick fielded right at the 30-yard line. It will be bounced around, dropped, and now picked up by Brandon Anderson, who carries it horizontally and will stay around the 30-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
It looks like it's another face mask penalty. That's the initial indication. Indeed, it is a face mask on Park Rapids. Second time they've been called there. Just a 5-yard of the variety, but a free 5 yards to give East Grand Forks first down and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Another personal foul against the Panthers, and yet they're up 21-12. Ball at the 36-yard line.
In between there, right after that PAT was good, you could sense that Park Rapids fired up about it. They knew how important it was that it was good. Makes it a 2-possession game here late in the third quarter.
A lot of energy, a lot of momentum for the Panthers. Vadova in the pistol. Hands it off to Vosick to his right. Got some room, got a lane, and now he's going to roll his shoulder down to the 45-yard line. A nice rush there by Vosick. About 9 yards.
Caleb David on the tackle. Again, that offensive line just moving bodies around, creates a hole and gets enough for the first down.
Nope, 2nd and 1.
Or, excuse me, 8 and 9, but 2nd down and 1, but still great yardage on first down.
The chains we're looking at there for a second. Look close. Is now only 1 yard to gain as Vadova looks to Coach Kazowski. The snow not as impactful as it was earlier. Vadova goes under center, doubles to the left. Rolls out to the left now, going deep, has a man, has him open, underthrows, comes back to make the grab. And that is complete to Havig.
Miscommunication there for Park Rapids once again. They left Havig completely wide open. We saw that in the first half. Almost happened as well, but it was an incomplete pass. This time it haunts them as a big gain and a first down for East Grand Forks, deep inside Park Rapids territory at the 25-yard line.
That one goes for 30 yards, and as Havig's first reception of the game, bring it down to the 25-yard line of Panther territory. Vadova hands it off to Vosick up the middle, and he'll be stuffed back after initially going to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Josiah May, the first one on the tackle, then the defense swarms. Not much, no gain on the play. It brings up 2nd down. Big drive here for East Grand Forks. Have to try to answer there. Cannot afford to stay down multiple possessions with this Park Rapids ball control type offense.
Need more big strikes like they had to Havig as Vadova takes it himself after read option, going to take it to the right side, puts on the moves, on more moves, and all the way into the end zone. 25-yard touchdown for Sam Vadova, putting the Panthers on skates.
What a run there. You mentioned just the read option. Gets through the first line, and from then, breaking ankles, jukes 2-3 different Panther defenders. That's what got him into the end zone. The East Grand Forks Green Wave respond. They trail 21-18. Pending the 2-point or PAT.
And Vadova, he juked the same kid out more than once on the same run there. Didn't get a look at him, but he got back up, went back to make the tackle, and juked him out once again. Vadova showing what he can do. As the snap is down, kick is up by Overguard, and it is good. And just like that, it's a 2-point game as the Green Wave cuts it to a 21-19 lead for the Panthers. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome back. It's a 21-19 lead for the Panthers as the Green Wave cutting into it after that bout of a 25-yard touchdown run. As this one's kicked off away by Schmiedenberg, it looks like, and fielded right at the 25-yard line and brought down near the 29.
Caleb Stearns on the return to the 31-yard line as Park Rapids will take over 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line as punch, counter punch. We'll see if Park Rapids can answer the bell once again, now with their lead cut down to 2.
Panthers will take it at their own 29-yard line, leading 21-19 with 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Looks like Morris is going to go under center here. Doubles to his right, single to the left. David behind him. Hands it off to David, who won't get much, if any at all, on that carry.
Just trying to keep him honest. The fullback power, we saw it a couple times, just trying to present that up the middle run. Not much there. Bushy, one of them on the tackle, able to get a couple of yards, 1 yard officially, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers.
As Sam Bushy scurries off the field for the Green Wave. We haven't seen any of Nick Michelson on that last drive. Perhaps you might see him here coming up. As Morris sends a man in motion. That's May. Takes it himself in the shotgun. Rolls to the right. He's hit immediately trying to get that edge. That is Overguard standing over him, making the play.
Yeah, Overguard there, just a great job. Gets the tackle, kind of lets him know about it. A big TFL, 3rd down and 10. As the snow, it stopped at halftime, but the snow begins to fall once again here at East Grand Forks.
It's dipped to 30 degrees now, a little bit chillier than we started. The snow compacted for a little bit now. Like Brady, you just said, coming back down might be a factor, especially with the way these teams have been throwing the ball. Morris in the shotgun, doubles to the left, going right to left on our dial. Wants to go over the middle, has a man. Oh, what a hit! Going up for the one-handed snag, and that is going to be helmet to helmet. That might be targeting and unnecessary roughness. As going for the catch was Logan Jackson. Had a man over the middle on a little seam route, did Morris.
Yeah, tough play there, Vadova. It's one of those defenseless receiver. He was going up for it. A close call, one of those maybe 10, 15 years. That's just a clean hit. But in 2020, that'll be a personal foul. And the Park Rapids Panthers get another break, another 1st down by way of penalty to keep the drive alive.
So march that baby up 15 yards. It'll be placed right at the 44-yard line.
So again, Park Rapids gets the break, keeps the drive alive by way of East Grand Forks penalty. They've capitalized so far in the first half. See if they can capitalize here again in this second half, excuse me.
I formation, handoff to May up the middle, not doing much. Maybe gets a yard, maybe gets 2 yards on that play. But what we've seen from this Park Rapids offense near midfield is where their big playability comes into play.
Gerber, one of them on the tackle there for East Grand Forks. Only a gain of 2. It's 2nd down and 8.
Morris's 5th carry of the game. So once again, besides that penalty, a little methodicalness from the Panthers. As Morris will be in the shotgun. As Bunch trips to his right. David to his right. Going to take it to the right. Has a lot of blockers. Has some space. And will carry that one for about 4 yards.
Yeah, found a hole, just ran through it, able to get some positive yardage. Gets about half of what he needs, and that will make it 3rd down for Park Rapids. It's 3rd down and 4.
And that 4-yard run by Morris, a scrambling quarterback, his longest run of the night so far. He's been under duress quite a bit so far this Wednesday night. You can hear the shaking here, the fans getting after it. 3rd down and 4 at midfield at the 50-yard line. Trips to the left now in a bunch. Handoff up the middle past the 50-yard line. It will be right at the sticks as David met a wall of Green Wave defenders, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, Caleb David, a smart play there. Had kind of 2 options, whether he should go up the middle, follow the hole, or try to bounce it out. Understood it was 3rd down. Just got to get 1st down yardage, lowered the shoulder, got enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
So now the Panthers marching methodically in the Green Wave territory Needed 4, got 6. And now it would be shotgun for Morris. Doubles to both sides. David to his right. Going to take it and running himself up the middle is Morris. Breaks off one tackle, one man, one defender. Had an offensive player leap over him, trying to come in and block for Morris. Only a couple yard carry, 4 yards officially for Morris.
Yeah, low snap there might have affected the play a little bit. And just QB power it turned into, but lowered the shoulder in the hole, got positive yardage to the 40. It's a 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers.
And now we can't tell if you can see what we see on the screen right now, but that snow coming down thick and heavy as it's 2nd down and 6 at the 40. Morris under center, trips to the left, bunch, hands it up the middle to his running back. That's David. David bullies and fights his way just for a couple.
Was stood up at the line, but it did a good job of keeping the feet moving. Actually backpedaled his way towards a gain of a couple. It's 3rd down and 5 for the Green Wave.
Minute 50 left here in the 3rd quarter. 21-19 lead the Panthers do over the Green Wave. Noah Morris, the freshman quarterback and company, looking to keep this lead, extend this lead. As he is in the shotgun with trips to the right. Going to take it and roll out to the right. He looks to run it himself. Makes a man miss. Cuts back inside. And near the 1st down line, we'll see where they officially mark him. Needed 5.
Bushy in on the tackle.
And Morris.
Bushy, one of them on the tackle. Down in distance. We'll see where exactly they mark it. It's close, and they'll give him the 1st down. A great job finding the sticks, knowing where he needed to go. And that moves the chains. This drive stays alive for the Park Rapids area Panthers.
Morris picks up 7 yards on that play, getting his legs working a lot better in this 2nd half. And that has been carrying this drive so far. As trips to the left for Morris in the shotgun. He's going to hand out to David, who cuts back inside, but that's about all he'll go as he's gobbled up by the Green Wave.
Eglin Anderson coming in on the tackle. Eglin coming in on that last play. Pays off as he gets or assists in the tackle. No gain on the play. It'll stay 2nd down.
That's David's 13th rush of the game. Lucky number 13 goes for 0. 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Panthers have the ball at the Green Wave 33, leading 21-19. The freshman quarterback playing well so far. Trips to the left. David to his left hip. Takes the snap. Going to the right side. Has a man. Jump ball. Brought down. Who has it? Is it intercepted or is it a 1st down? Intercepted by the Green Wave.
Wow, a great job there. A fought for between. Thought it might have been simultaneous possession, but instead they'll get the interception as Morris took a shot right as he released the football. Might have affected the throw. And it will be a interception for the Green Wave. A big momentum shifter just before the end of the 3rd quarter.
Tanner Campos coming down with the 2nd interception of the evening for the Green Wave. With 18 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, it looks like we have an injured Green Wave player. It looks to be Campos, can't actually see, but we'll come back in 30 seconds and find out here on yourliveevent.com.
New to our portfolio, pending approval, is 8961. 8961, as you can see, some excellent root shapes here. We could place this one in fusarium country under those moderate to severe categories and still be providing us some excellent tons and sugar per acre as well. So we're really excited about this one. Another high tonnage type beet with good sugar on top of it.
Okay. Welcome back. 21-19. The Park Rapids Panthers lead the East Grand Forks Green Wave on a snowy night. Coming down now near the goal line on an interception snag by Tanner Campos, the injured Green Wave player. He walks off the field though. As you saw that snow coming down even more now, it is bundling down to the 30 and below.
Yeah, it's starting to accumulate. You can see around the track. The track is just white with snow. Maybe we'll see some snow angels. That'd be a good celebration here late in this contest.
Vadova takes the snap and he runs the read option, almost taken down near the goal line.
Yeah, really stuffed Park Rapids selling out there. Vadova just a great job of diving ahead, not losing too much yardage on there. Backed up towards their goal line as that is the final play of quarter number 3.
So we'll be right back in 30 seconds after Park Rapids Panthers scoring here and now 21-19 after the interception. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, Minnesota. The Park Rapids Panthers lead the Green Wave 21-19. The Panthers were marching down the field, looked like a good solid drive, but Tanner Campos instings near the goal line with an interception snag, the second interception of the night by Morris. And now the Green Wave backed up inside their own 5 at the 4-yard line, down by 2. With the whole fourth quarter left to play, 12 minutes. Vadova in the pistol. Doubles to the right. Got a wing back to his right as well. Going to hand it off to Vosic. Vosic, big hole, big lane. It trucks over 2 defenders all the way out near the 25-yard line. A rush of 20 yards for Vosic.
Like Moses, the seas just parted on that play. A big hole. And East Grand Forks able to get out of their out of the shadow of their own end zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
17-yard run by Vosic, bowling his way up. A quick burst of speed there as he got to the second level. Now at the 19-yard line. Doubles to the left. Vadova takes a snap, gives it off, hands it off to Vosic. Vosic wrangled down after a 5-yard gain, it looks like. Near the 25.
Yeah, Michelson on the tackle limits the gain, but still positive yardage. Gets out to the 24-yard line. Give him 6, and it's 2nd down and 4 for the Green Wave.
It's the first time we've heard Michelson's name on any side of the ball here in this second half. A big part of that first half scoring barrage for the Panthers, and now nothing so far tonight except on defense. Vadova going to hand it off to Vosic, going to keep it himself, but he might have been better off getting it to Vosic. Either way, they were both going to be swarmed up in the backfield, and Vadova goes down for a loss.
Yeah, Tate Usher just came in, wrapped him up, would not let him go. It's a TFL all the way back to what was the original line of scrimmage on this, to the 19-yard line. That makes it 2nd down and 6.
A gigantic loss of 6 yards, and that brings it to 3rd and long for the Green Wave offense at their own 19. Vadova with his back, Vosic in the pistol. Doubles to the left. Left hash mark. Here comes a blitz. Vadova, screen pattern, caught by Gerber, breaks off a tackle, and he will not go any further than that as he gets it near the 23-yard line.
Down in distance there for Park Rapids, knowing that it was 3rd down and long. They'll give you the screen catch. They'll give you a run of a couple yards, but they'll lock in. They'll get you before you get to the chains, and indeed limit it only to a 4-yard gain. It's 4th down and 6 as East Grand Forks back to punt.
So after on their last drive scoring a 25-yard touchdown run by Vadova, not a lot of running action by the quarterback on that drive. Now result in the punt. As Campos takes the snap and boots it all the way near the 40-yard line. Almost muffed, and it is muffed. Doesn't have a hold of it yet. Still on the ground. Kicked. Going past the 10. Who's going to get it first? The Panthers will. As Hardig playing hot potato, and someone kicked it near the 10-yard line, but the Panthers fortunate to get it back, but they will be backed up deep in their own territory.
Kobe Burton there, just a great job of staying with the player. Excuse me, that is 73, and that is Tate Usher. Just a great job on his horse, staying with the play, able to track the football, recover it, but it is all the way back to the 10-yard line. A major swing in field position on that punt and muff.
And now this is crucial for Morris and company. You cannot turn over the ball like they do so often as Morris lines up in the shotgun. Play action, takes it himself up the middle. Not play action, but he ran the option play and didn't get too much, 3 yards.
Schultz coming in there as gets the tackle as it looks like Morris a little bit hobbled up. He is struggling to get up to his feet, now kind of limping as it looks like he'll get looked after by a trainer.
Morris trots to the sideline as he has been all night to get the to gather the plays from
Well,
his
he'll have to stay out
coach.
for one play because the trainer is looking at him. So at least out for one play. And so they'll bring in Sam Reich will come in, number 5, to look like take over the quarterback position for at least one play.
We'll see who officially takes the helm here, and it looks to be May who will take the snap now, their backup quarterback.
So May will move over from the his position, and then Reich will take over at the running back position, and nothing there on the QB power.
Yeah, May just taking it himself, trying to get a play in while their quarterback is out. Lost it 2 there.
As Morris will say it, he's still being looked at, being stretched out by the trainer out at about the 15-yard line. So backup quarterback in to stay for at least the time being for Park Rapids as now Morris gets back up. Says he's ready to go. Maybe walking it off. We'll see if he can get back in. Depending on this big 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 9 for Park Rapids with under 8 minutes to go.
May in the shotgun has 3rd and long and deep in his own territory. Rolls out to his right, has trips there, throwing it to Michelson, and he just overthrows it into the sideline of the Green Wave, and then it is 4th down.
Well, Michelson was wide open. No one within 20 yards of him, right at the sticks for a 1st down. But he overthrows that one, sailed into the East Grand Forks bench area. A missed opportunity as that will make it 4th down and 9 deep in East Grand Forks territory as the punt team comes out for the Panthers.
And you still got to be still got to be careful here, deep in your own territory. The way things have been going tonight, Michelson in his own end zone now, the punt, as Schultz is back deep near the 35-yard line to take the punt. Now Michelson swings away. Schultz drifting to the right sideline and is right out of bounds, right at the 34-yard line, and that's where Green Wave offense will set up shop. Don't have to go too far, only down by 2, 21-19, 7 minutes and 42 seconds left here in this game.
Just angling the punt there, did not want to give Anderson any opportunity at a punt return, so kick it out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 34. 7:42 remaining. It's only a 2-point game late here. Both teams looking for their 2nd victory of the season.
Only one scoring play in this half for the Green Wave. That was a 25-yard touchdown run by Sam Vadova. He takes a snap under center, or not under center, in the pistol, and handed off to Schmiedeberg, who is hit immediately for no gain.
Nothing there. May lays the smack down on him. A loss of a couple. Make it 2nd down and 12 for the Green Wave.
Now, Schmiedeberg hasn't gotten much so far tonight. A rush of 3, a rush of 2, 1, and now -2 on the play. 2nd down and 12 at the 36. Panthers territory. Doubles to both sides. Center of the field. Vosick behind Vadova in the pistol. Takes the snap. Has pressure immediately. Rolls out to his left. Going to a little touch pass here. Out to Hartvig, who takes it all the way down for a 1st down. 13-yard completion from Vadova to Havik.
Just scrambled Joe there. Vadova, great job of finding space, eluding the pressure. And Havik from the 22-yard line.
14 yards on that play. And Havig Had no one around him. Picked it up with his feet. Yards after the catch is Vadova in the pistol. Gonna hand it off to Schmiedenberg and take it himself, running the read option, and now breaks a few tackles. A stiff arm in the end zone. He is
touchdown.
Touchdown. Green Wave.
Sam Vadova just would not be denied. Breaking tackles. It started in the backfield as Tate Usher came in untouched. He broke his tackle. He broke a couple other ones. He got loose down the sideline. He dove. He flew into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. And the Green Wave retake the lead at 25-21.
Sam Vadova, his last two Green Wave scores coming via his feet. A run of 25 yards, now a run of 22 yards. And East Grand Forks takes the lead 25-21. With 6 minutes, 18 seconds remaining, and they will go for two.
4-point lead, trying to make it a 6-point lead.
Puts a man in motion. That is Schultz. He's going to pass it instead. Caught right at the goal line, and they are in. The Green Wave take a 6-point lead, 27-21 with 6 minutes, 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, great job there by Gerber, just finding where that goal line was. Ran the route right to there, then just backed out, back to the defender, wide open, makes the catch. 2-point conversion was good. We'll keep it here, waiting the kickoff as East Grand Forks extends their lead now. They lead by 6, 27-21. That's important. The kicking game for Park Rapids has been somewhat suspect, so that is a big 2-point conversion there for the Green Wave.
And the Park Rapids offense has done a good job, but on the last drive, just getting complacent and stagnating. And the Green Wave offense is taking all the momentum and taking advantage of it.
So 6:18 remaining. You know, with the way these two offenses are, this might be the final offensive possession for Park Rapids or for East Grand Forks, depending on how this drive goes.
Hardig takes that one all the way past the 20, just a little bit, and we'll go no further than that.
Brandon Anderson, one of them in on the snackle. Also give it to Knutson. And tackle at the 22, so Park Rapids, they'll have to go 78 yards to try to tie up this football game. 6:13 remaining.
First down and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. It's Morris. Lines up under center. He's back in the game. Trips to his right. David in the backfield. Going to hand it off to David up the middle. David only gaining maybe a yard. So with 6 minutes left here, about the same kind of style we've seen from the Panthers tonight. Start off the drive with a run and see what your options open up to be.
Yeah, just try to get positive yardage there as Compass trying to run out there. They forgot the T-Boy. The T-Boy, most important aspect of a football team, I know, as a former state champion T and water boy. Got to have someone to get there to retrieve it after the kickoff.
Nice plug. As Morris, end around, same play from earlier. Michelson throws it up for Hardig. It almost picked off, should have been picked off. They ran that play earlier, did not look as pretty as it did before. And that brings up 3rd down and 7.
A great job there, East Grand Forks. You mentioned that, really similar to the one that went for a touchdown in the first half. They were not fooled by this. Defenders, corners, back, safeties, they stood at home. Vadova had a chance for the interception, but able to knock it down, and that brings up 3rd down and long for the Panthers.
The Green Wave crowd getting rowdy right now. We can feel our booth shaking as Morris has trips to his right. There's a flag on the play. Goes up to Michelson. Michelson lets it slip through his midst. It'll bring up 4th down, but there's a flag on the play. What could it be?
Michelson there, just the classic case of turned around and started to try to run before he caught it. As they dropped it, fell incomplete. It's a legal motion, so play wouldn't have counted, but it'll be declined, and so that'll bring up 4th down for Park Rapids.
And the 7th penalty of the game for the Panthers. Not catching the ball, committing penalties. They are unraveling here in this second half, and now they will punt it away with 5.5 minutes left to play in the game. Michelson, the punt. Schultz back deep at the 50-yard line to return and receive for the Green Wave. Bunt is away, and a nice one this is. It'll take a Panther pounce and picked up by Schultz. At the last second, he'll take it and spun down at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Green Wave offense will look to start their next drive.
Tried to see maybe if he could dupe the punt team. Logan Jackson, a good job there, staying with the football. Once he picked it up, able to get the open field tackle. First down and 10 from the 35. 5:19 remaining for Park Rapids. All 3 timeouts remaining should they need this here, as trying to get the stop, trying to get their offense one more possession to try to win the game.
The Panther defense has 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Less than that to get their offense the ball back. They want to give Morris and company time to really develop something. As Vadova is in the pistol, doubles to the left. Vosick behind him, comes under center now. And will hand it off to Vosick, who bounces to the right side, gets a block from Gerber. Now cutting up the right sideline, and he will go all the way into Panther territory and then forced out of bounds, but not after a long rush in the Panthers territory.
Great job there, Vosick. A lineman's dream. Pressure came. Maybe a man came in free, but Vosick able to read it, bounce it outside, gets the first down yardage, making the offensive line look good, powering his way into Park Rapids territory at the 46-yard line.
A rush of 19 yards by Carter Vosick. Good job by the offensive line and company, and Gerber for block on the outside. As Vadova comes under center again, doubles to the left. Vosick in the backfield. Vosick will take it up the middle, makes a man miss, and now will be tackled by 2 Green Panther defenders near the 41-yard line.
Usher Kritzik on the tackle, and East Grand Forks kind of using the over aggressiveness of Park Rapids to their advantage, kind of letting them come up field, kind of maybe running more sort of a draw type play, allowing the hole to develop and getting positive yardage here on these runs.
And now this Panther defense getting gashed for 19, and now a quick 5-yard burst. Now 4.5 minutes left in the game. Vadova sends a man in motion, or resets his receivers on the left. Goes under center to Vosick again. Met in the backfield, but makes a man miss. Goes to the right sideline. Big gain all the way. Touchdown! Vosick is out of here.
What a run Josiah made. Came in untouched. Vosick gets the juke move, gets into the open field, and from there it was a foot race, and he would not lose. He gets into the end zone, and East Grand Forks goes up 33-21 with 4:11 to play.
That one might be the dagger. 3 runs from Vosick, a few runs from Vosick, and he puts the knife in the heart of the Panthers right there.
East Grand Forks, the swinging gate formation. As now they'll go back in towards the football, and they will just go to normal PAT, field goal formation. As Overguard back to kick the PAT for the Green Wave.
That one is blocked. It will stay 33-21. The Green Wave extending their lead over the Panthers, coming back strong here in the second half. We'll be right back. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter on yourliveevent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the yourliveevent.com YouTube channel. Yourliveevent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to a wintry, high-scoring night here in East Grand Forks. The Green Wave leading the Panthers 33-21 on a 32-degree night. 13-mile-per-hour winds with all the snow coming down as Overgaard takes that kick and be picked up by the Panthers, and it'll be rushed back to the 40-yard line. And Vosick really getting things done. Big burst on that last drive, and he takes his last burst for 41 yards to make it a 33-21 ball game.
Yeah, great run there. And really the resolve for East Grand Forks, it was, 21-12 after Park Rapids had scored midway through the third quarter. All the momentum, you thought maybe East Grand Forks might fold, but instead they've come out swinging 3 straight scoring drives to give them the 33-21 12-point advantage.
Now Morris in the shotgun, have doubles to both sides. Gerber coming in on the pressure, has Michelson over the middle, corrals it, breaks a tackle, still breaking tackles. The ball came out, but it looked like he was down. He gets in the Green Wave territory near the 34-yard line.
Simple pitch and catch, just a slant route, but Michelson able to get position on the corner there in Vadova, and a good run out to the 35-yard line. 3 timeouts. Still, this contest is not yet over.
So a nice find from Morris to Michelson. The first time we've heard his name on the offensive side of the ball this second half, besides that last end-around pass on the last possession. Morris trips to his left in the shotgun. He'll roll to that left, looking to throw. Has a man that looks to be Hardig, and Hardig is immediately hit as he corrals all that. It's actually Michelson. And Morris still on the turf, sitting down. He might be shaken up again.
There's a great tackle there as Vosick just read it. Open field tackle limits the run to really nothing, and that will make it second down and about 6 for for Park Rapids.
Morris in the shotgun, doubles to the right, doubles to the left, looking to the left, now goes to his right, scrambling around, being chased down, gonna throw it, and it is tipped and batted away, looking for Hardig, and he will not find him, bringing up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, the pressure came there. Sam Schumacher affected the pass, had to try to rush it, fell incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 for the Panthers.
The Panthers down 12 here, 33-21. 2 minutes, 53 seconds. The snow coming down harder than ever it has tonight. The track is covered. The cheerleaders are still going.
Wind 2 is kind of picked up there, thanks to our weatherman, Joe Stetz. Noticing there the wind has shifted from south to a tour more west, and it has doubled in speed to about 14 miles an hour.
Morris going deep, has someone, and looks like the wrong route was being ran there, and out of bounds, almost picked off by Schmiederberg, and it'll be 4th down and 7.
Yeah, maybe some miscommunication. Hey, like Joe talked about, that wind changing direction might have just guided it a little bit out of bounds. It brings up 4th down for Park Rapids, and cliche, so to speak, if I can say this, here's your ball game, folks.
The ball at the 32, about 2.5 minutes left in the game, down by 12. You want to win this game or even get back in it, extend the drive right here on 4th and 7. Morrison shotgun. Sends a man in motion to the right side. That's Logan Jackson. Trips to the right, rolls out to his right, going to cut up the middle now, has a man caught near the 1st down, and he will drag Green Wave defenders for it. And that is Jackson.
It's a smart play there. Logan Jackson, the underneath route. Got the position, got the catch, the run to give him the 1st down into the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Morris back in the shotgun formation, doubles to both sides. Evades the tacklers, and now will be roped down, won't evade him. As Schumacher coming in for the sack.
Sam Schumacher came in, the blitz, no one picked him up. Free rein to the quarterback, and he gets the sack, a loss of 8. 2nd down and 18. Clock ticking, 2:10.
Now, 1st down completion for 12 yards, but now it is 2nd down and 17. 7 yards lost there. Morris, shotgun, doubles to the right. Evades the tackler once again. Now we'll throw it. Picked in by Michelson, right near the sticks. Breaking tackles, loses the ball. Who's got it? The Panthers come back away with it, catching a break right there. Ball
Michelson, a lucky break there. He fumbled it, but hey, when you fumble it, he got back on it, gets the first down, clock running. A minute 42 is, not a first down, as it's 3rd down and 5 for Park Rapids.
Some of the snow blowing into the booth here. Morris in the shotgun, doubles to both sides. 3rd and 5. Throwing over the middle, got a man, caught! Touchdown! Park Rapids Panthers, not dead yet, as James Hardig comes down in the middle of the end zone with the grab.
Slant route, found the open space. No one really was covering. Might have been a miscommunication in the secondary. It pays off as Park Rapids with the touchdown. 27-33 they trail. As still 3 timeouts for Park Rapids, a minute 26. As we'll see they'll see what kind of special teams, what kind of onside kick they try to run. But first is the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun trips to the right for Morris, goes over the middle again. That one looked like it almost batted away, but comes down in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That's Jackson. He had a big catch earlier in the drive. He comes down, makes it a 4-point game. 33-29. The Green Wave leave, but with a minute and 26 seconds left, the Panthers have 3 timeouts and will stay on as the snow has stayed on this field. It is coming down harder than it has all night.
Yeah, great job there, Jackson. Concentration, like you mentioned, it looked like it might have been possibly tipped. Brandon Anderson was right there, but got through him and into the hands of Logan Jackson for the 2-point conversion. And it's a 4-point contest, 29-33. The Park Rapids area Panthers trail.
And Hardig has caught has caught 3 touchdowns tonight from Morris. 71 yards, 23 yards, and now 12 yards.
Minute 26, as we mentioned, this is November 11th, Veterans Day. Just want to give a thank you as well to all those men and women that have served our country. Special shout out to my dad, Monroe Siebels, a Vietnam Army veteran. I know loves to watch, loves to brag about his boy calling the game. So, Dad, personally, thanks so much for your service and for all men and women as well.
And the onside kick looks to be corralled by the Green Wave. They will keep possession of the ball here on the kickoff, and it'll be right at midfield. Give a shout out to my dad as well, Dan Geyer, out in Dallas, Texas right now, a Marine. During the early 80s out in Beirut. Love you, Dad. Hope you're doing well in sunny Missouri right now. It is far from it right now in East Grand Forks, Minnesota.
Yeah, Caleb Zedlick on the recovery, the offensive lineman. Again, showing offensive lineman the best hands on the team, proving it as well here on special teams at the 48-yard line. As this snow, it's kind of hard almost to see the line of scrimmage, see the markers, but 1st down and 10. Minute 24 again, game still not over. All 3 timeouts for Park Rapids. East Grand Forks just needs a 1st down.
Hand off to Bostic is fumbled. Who's going to come away with it? And it will be
Fumble on a play, recovered by the Green Wave.
the Green Wave. Oh, what a lucky break. Bostic didn't look like he was ready for the handoff. His arms weren't even out to take the ball, and a timeout will be taken. It looked like by the Panthers. We'll take one. Actually, we'll stay with them so far. You're down by 4, minute 14 seconds left, and you know Vosick is going to see a lot of the carries in this drive. But after that fumble, what can you expect? What do you expect from the Green Wave offense to do here?
Well, first off, Tristan Hill had it almost in his hands, came up there, just squirted away from him, and East Grand Forks was able to recover. And really now at 2nd down and 15, you're kind of behind the chains. Really just give it to your sure-handed running back. Tell him 2 hands on the football and just barrel into the offensive line and don't lose yardage. Really just try to force Park Rapids to use both of those timeouts. Hope you get a good punt to pin them deep and make them try to travel the length of the field.
Now, whatever you do, don't put yourself in bad position to make any mistakes just like that. And that was a routine play, so don't make it harder on yourself. 2nd down and 15, 43-yard line, Green Wave territory. Vadova in the pistol. Got men out to the right. Going to take it himself. Near midfield, past midfield down, and he is down near the Panthers' 48-yard line.
Yeah, Luke Hardig with the hit, a gain of 4. So 3rd down and 11 as Park Rapids will take their 2nd timeout with 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. Park Rapids will have one more timeout. You would expect them to use it following this third down play. And really, if you are East Grand Forks, can you afford to try to pass it? Hey, why not? It's the end of the season, final game, regular season game of the year. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe try to air it out, see if they can get the first down and end the game.
And I was mistaken. They're not in Panther territory yet. It's 3rd and 11 at the 47 of the Green Wave. The snow came down so much, we are losing track of the numbers. Ball at the 47 as the timeout being taken here by the Panthers. 33-29 lead for the Green Wave. 1 minute, 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out trots the Green Wave offense. 3rd and 11 coming up. Biggest play of the day, of the night here for the Panther defense to get the ball back down 4. Vadova in the pistol. Got bunch trips to his right. Vosick behind him. Hands it off to him to the right side. He'll run to them, and he will go absolutely nowhere. Snuffed out at the 45-yard line, losing 2 yards on the play.
Like I said, East Grand Forks should just run the football here. Give it to Vosick. Force Park Rapids use their third timeout, which indeed they will. It'll be 4th down and long, 4th down and 13. As Joe gives me the funny look there. But 4th and 13, and for East Grand Forks, got to have a good snap, a good long snap here on this punt. And just get the football away. You cannot afford a block. Really doesn't matter where it goes, just as long as it's not touched at by a Park Rapids player in your own territory.
And now with Vosick, 3 straight carries, the first carry of that stand right there by the Panther defense being fumbled by Vosick really set the tone for the next couple plays and giving life and energy back to that Panther defense. As now Schmiederberg will punt.
Hardig back to receive or return the punt.
He looks to be planted right around the 15-yard line. As Schmiederberg takes the snap, boot is away, and it will drift off to the right side and out of bounds right near the 25.
Mark it down exactly at the 25, and like I said, a good snap and just punt it directionally. Did not want to give the Panthers any opportunity for a return. So 1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line. 54 seconds for the Panthers to try to make something happen here.
You got to drive 75 yards in less than a minute. 54 seconds. Freshman quarterback Noah Morris in the shotgun.
Also, no timeouts. Park Rapids forced to use all of them here on defense. So if you're East Grand Forks, just tackle them in bounds.
Got doubles to both sides. David to his left. Morris evades the sack. Almost had it picked off and throws it for the first down. Complete to Hardig near the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 yards.
A great job there. Morris evades the pressure, gets the catch. They'll say it hits the turf.
They say it hit the snow, so that will bring him all the way back to the 25. I thought Hardig came down with that. A nice job evading the sack there by Morris. Almost picked off. It was by Schultz over the middle. Just couldn't get his fingertips on it.
Also, with that, though, in high school, real similar to college, if you do get a first down, clock stops for the chains, but only momentarily. They'll restart when they get those sets. So you can still try to attack the middle of the field, but want to try to get to the sidelines.
Morris with the screen pass out to Hardig, and he had no help whatsoever. The blockers break down, and the defenders swarm Hardig, and it looks for no gain. 3rd down and 10, 3rd down and 9. They'll give him 1 coming up.
Yeah, Tanner Compton's just a great job reading the screen, gets the tackle in the open field. Clock keeps ticking.
Morris rolls out to the left, evades a sack. He stiff arms a man up, and he will be brought back down from behind. And the clock is still ticking. 13 seconds left. It will bring up a 4th down and long now. Or it'll bring up a 4th down, 17. 5 seconds. Morris in the shotgun. Doubles to both side. They get the play off. He's going deep for Michelson. Michelson out of bounds. And that is your ball game. The Green Wave hangs on 33-29 and takes down the Park Rapids Panthers by that score.
Yeah, great job there on that sack of Blazik on that previous play there. Got the sack, clock kept moving, and that forced Park Rapids just for the final desperation heave. And East Grand Forks, they improved to 2-3, while Park Rapids will end the regular season falling to 1-5.
Both teams go near midfield. Don't shake hands, but raise their helmets in respect to one another. A very respectable ball game tonight. 33-29 is your final in favor of the East Grand Forks Green Wave. We'll be right back with post-game breakdown here on yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Welcome to the post-game show here on yourliveevent.com. The East Grand Forks Green Wave takes down the Park Rapids Panthers by the score of 33-29. And two teams that just do not do a lot of scoring. Coming into this game, the Green Wave only averaging 10 points per game. The Panthers, 8. And as you saw, 33-29, quite afar from that. And a big part of that is big play ability early on in that first half. We'll run through the drive results real quick, and we'll bring down some analysis. The first drive of the game for the Park Rapids Panthers resulted in a punt. And if you remember, a lot of what this team does early on this season has been punting and turning the ball over. Well, they punt on their first drive, but coming right back with their first score, a 49-yard touchdown reception by Nick Michelson from 49 yards out that came on a 4th down and 4 after Michelson was hit on a punt, extending the drive, making it a 4th and 4, giving the Panthers the idea to go for it near midfield. Before that was a 55-yard touchdown reception on a slant post route by Tanner Campos from San Vadova, and right there was a 6-6 game. Coming back around was the Panthers, and they got tricky with it with Michelson. And not only they're going to have him catch the ball for touchdowns, they had him throw it as well on a end around after David handed it back off to him on the end around. Michelson chucks it deep, 71 yards, underthrew it a little bit, but Hardig did the rest. Didn't have to do much but sit there and take it and run it in. And going back and forth for these teams, at one point, the Panthers were up 21-12, 2-possession lead, but a storming back was the Green Wave in the second half, especially with a 39-yard touchdown run by Vosick in the first half, and Vadova a 25-yard run. And he would score the next 2 possessions for the Green Wave after the 25-yard run, a 22-yard run to take the lead. And then Vosick looked like he almost iced the game, as the things got icy here tonight with the snow coming down, with a 41-yard run. But Hardig taking a 12-yard touchdown reception from his quarterback, Noah Miller. 3 touchdowns caught tonight by Hardig, a big night from him. And just coming into tonight's game, Brady, it was almost surprising to see these two teams that don't do a lot of scoring put up the points that they did.
Yeah, it played out a little bit differently than maybe what most people thought, but both teams just the offenses kind of were clicking there for both teams early on, and then early on for Park Rapids, and then late those final couple of drives for East Grand Forks. Just what a job by the line, by the skill position, everyone just coming back there. When they were down by 9, I thought that East Grand Forks was dead in the water, but they adjusted. They did what they needed to. They got stops on defense. They got touchdowns on offense to take the lead and get their second victory of the season.
In last year's game, EGF won this 28-14, a little bit more handedly. I was very impressed by the poise of Miller, especially as a freshman late in the game, leading that touchdown drive to make it a 4-point game. The only thing that really hurt him tonight, an interception by Eric Tribble, a defensive end on a screen pass. And then Campos took a 50-50 jump ball near the end zone, near the Green Wave end zone, and took it away from Hardig. But other than that, Miller playing a good game tonight. Brady, this Miller kid, he's a freshman, but I believe as he grows, we'll see his playing style grow a lot more as well.
For Park Rapids, really, they are, they're a building team. They are in good shape here for years to come. A freshman, sophomore dominated team, and really for the Panthers, a lot to look forward to in the next couple of years.
Take a quick break. Come back with you some more stats here on the post-game show here on yourliveevent.com. The Green Wave win 33-29.
Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks, Minnesota. The Green Wave win 33-29. We are joined up here in the booth by Green Wave coach Ryan Kazowski. Coach, coming into this game, we expected one of two things from this Panthers team: punts and turnovers. They had a few, but they're near the end. They had that big playability with the end-around pass by Michelson, and Michelson alone. Did you expect him to bring out the bag of tricks not here in the regular season finale like that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess with those kind of trick plays, it is what it is. You can't really prepare your team for those kind of things, and that was a great time for them to call it. They did a terrific job, and really did a great job of running that and executing it. And the kid throwing it up where only his guy could get it, and we bid up on it, and there was no one there. So yeah, good play by those guys, and expected nothing less from Park. Great team, a lot of respect for them, and it's always a battle when we get together.
And Vosick was quite the workhorse tonight. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, and that last one, they iced the game. You asked him, even when the game was well ahead, to just run the ball up in this snow and taking a beating, a few fumbles, but how at all did you feel like your rushing attack came about?
Yeah, really proud of him. Really proud of our offensive line, too, to do enough to get those first downs and score points and do all that kind of stuff. Those guys don't get a lot of credit. And, Carter and Caleb, kind of those guys we on to make the plays, and they did tonight. So really proud of that group.
And a few fumbles there. I don't believe you guys lost any of them at all, I don't think.
No, yeah. I mean, it's again with the conditions like this, the ball got really wet and tough for those kids. But again, we were able to hold on to it or land on top of it, which was good.
Talk about here the response there in that third quarter. Park Rapids got that touchdown at the third quarter, got the extra point to make it a 9-point lead. But your guys responded there, coming back, getting stops, getting touchdowns to come back and pick up the victory.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't be more proud of our football team. Couldn't be more proud of our seniors and the guys who led our team. And again, it would have been easy to fold. It would have been easy to just say it's not our night. But kids kept fighting, and again, couldn't be more proud.
How would you feel like your quarterback, speaking of your seniors, Sam Vadova, possibly playing his last game here on this field, and the way he played tonight? Didn't pass it too much near the end, but the way he was rushing it and his tandem with Vosick, especially on those last 2 touchdown runs of 25 and 22. How do you feel about your quarterback tonight?
Yeah, I think the thing with Sam is, it's the stuff you don't see and the stuff that isn't going to get the headlines or in the paper that really make the difference. Just a great leader on the field and off the field, and a guy that just brings our team together. And I think everybody believes when he's out there that we can win, and I think that's a huge thing. And
your message going to your team forward?
Got to move on. Got a game Tuesday here now, so we got to move on, and we got a preparation for whoever we're going to play on Tuesday, and now it's playoff time, and if you want to keep your season going, you got to win. If not, you go home.
Thank you, Coach, for your time. Congratulations, and good luck next week.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
That was Green Wave coach Ryan Kazowski with his thoughts and comments after the game. Green Wave win 33-29 over the Park Rapids Panthers. We'll be right back one more time with some stats and final game thoughts.
(86-29). This year has been performing outstanding in growers fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
New to our portfolio, pending approval, is 8961. 8961, as you can see, some excellent root shapes here. We could place this one in fusarium country under those moderate to severe categories and still be providing us some excellent tons and sugar per acre as well. So we're really excited about this one. Another high tonnage type beet with good sugar on top of it.
Welcome back to the post-game report here on YourLiveEvent.com between East Grand Forks Green Wave and the Park Rapids Panthers. The Green Wave beat the Panthers 33-29. We'll go over a few of the post-game stats here as Noah Morris, the freshman, had a few blunders there with the interceptions on the screens, but all in all, it turns out 134 yards and a few touchdown passes. 3 of them going to Nordick as Michelson takes one of those. And on the 71-yard bomb, Michelson also caught a touchdown. And as for the rushing wise on EGF side of things, Carter Vosick had himself a day, I would say. 134 rushing yards, 2 touchdown runs, 1 of 41, and his first one tonight of 39. Carter, I feel like Carter Vosick is our player of the game tonight.
No, for sure, absolutely. You know, being the leader of the team for East Grand Forks, being you know, the go-to guy for the Green Wave, definitely a great effort, a great job, really, for him to help lead the Green Wave to get that second victory of the season.
Campos also having only 1 reception tonight, but it was the first reception of the game and the only one he needed. 55 yards to the house on a slant post pattern from Vadova on the first possession of the game for the Green Wave. As Havik as well had a decent game with 2 receptions for 54 yards, Schultz in there with a grab of 8 yards. Penalties were very fast and heavy early on in this game as EGF had 5 penalties while bringing along with Park Rapids rounded out to 7. And once the second half really, settled in, I feel like both teams settled in as well. Didn't see a lot more penalties.
Yeah, really, beginning of the game, maybe a little bit extra fired up, maybe a little bit jitters for some teams. But as the game got on, they adjusted. And, yeah, really, it started off a little sloppy. But that second quarter, really just some good, clean bit of football played for both teams.
And with a season that didn't see another team really play as cleanly as they did tonight, they really cleaned things up tonight heading into the playoffs. Both sides did, so both can feel confident and just a little bit better going into the playoffs next week. For Derek Zimmerman-Geyer, Brady Siebels, and Joe Stetz, we're going to sign off here from East Grand Forks, Minnesota. The Green Wave defeat the Park Rapids Panthers 33-29, advance to 2-3, while the Panthers drop to 1-5. We'll see you next time here on YourLiveEvent.com.